back in the game quickly. So, like I said, playing conditions, very cool outside. We are about 12 minutes away from kickoff here tonight, Moses F. Miller Stadium for the Classen SAS Comets versus the Harrah Panthers football game. And, big game tonight for Classen SAS and Harrah for that matter. Dylan, what are your thoughts on this matchup?
I mean, it's a big matchup, like you said. We're getting really, really deep into district football play. And Classen SAS, they're 3-5 right now. They're still searching for that first district win. Not a better night than tonight. I mean, it is what it is. They really need a win. They want to win, and they feel like they have a good matchup to do it tonight. Harrah comes in at 4-4. They're looking to go over 500, and they're in search for their second district win coming into tonight's game. And I think both teams are going to leave it all on the line tonight because both are just searching for another district win. They want it so bad. There's only 2 weeks of football left, so it is what it is.
Yeah, there are several seniors on this football team for both teams, really, and I think it's important to finish your career strong and, leave it all out on the field. And I know that it's going to be somewhat of a close matchup on paper tonight.
Yeah.
Well, of course, whoever makes the most plays will win the game. But, I'm excited to see how it plays out. The Classen SAS Comets are, of course, led by Coach Travis Burdine. And they've got some explosive players offensively, many of which will also play defense. And their issue really has been sustaining drives, moving the chains, converting third downs into first downs.
No doubt about it. And turnovers really killed them on the last game that we broadcasted here at Douglas Stadium.
Now, they're not afraid to go for it on fourth down either, especially early on, and no matter what the field position is. So keep that in mind. They will pull out a little bit of some trickery every now and then. They'll fake punt it. They'll fake field goal. They'll do anything that gives them an edge. We've seen them do kind of an onside kick type of kickoff play. We've seen them get the football before. So it just depends on how well Harrah is prepared to combat that tonight against Classen SAS. Obviously, it's a road game for them. But I think it's going to be a very, very interesting game. I want to talk about some of the standout players for Classen SAS. I think the number one player that stands out is Elijah Green, the wide receiver.
The Tulsa commit, Elijah Green. We've seen them utilize him at almost every position other than offensive line for that offensive unit Classen SAS has. We saw him play wide receiver the first time we covered, and then the next time we covered Classen SAS, he was in at running back. And then the most previous game that we did here at Miller Stadium, he was the quarterback. I mean, he's so versatile. He's a stud athlete. He can do it all. So you got to do everything you can to put the football in his hands and let him go to work.
And he's also committed to the University of Tulsa to continue his football career collegiately and play for Kevin Wilson up there, and I think that's a great thing. Another player that stands out for Classen SAS is Aaron Underwood, who we've also seen him play a wildcat quarterback type situation. I believe he's their backup quarterback.
Yeah, he's also their punter.
Yeah, he does
he's
a good job there as well.
He's the one that takes off on those fake punts, and it's hard to catch him because he's so fast.
Right, and he's a younger player, sophomore, I believe, is what his class.
I think he's a senior.
Is he a senior? Okay,
yeah.
He is a senior. I'm sorry. No, yeah, he's going to want to finish strong here tonight, and I'm sure they're going to really do their best, Coach Burdine and the rest of the coaching staff, to put the ball in his hands, as well as Elijah Green's. Quarterback most of the time is Carlos Hardiman. What do you like about him?
I like Carlos. I mean, even though last game Elijah played quarterback a lot, Carlos still came in and made big plays defensively and at wide receiver. He had the longest catch of the game last week. I mean, he doesn't put his head down and pout when he's not playing quarterback. He's still out there giving it his all, playing hard for his teammates, and that's what you got to love.
Defensively for Classen SAS, I think the player that stands out the most is T.J. McNeely, the defensive end, number 24. Has some really good burst off the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he really does, and he's only a sophomore. A lot of promise in that young kid.
Yeah, and does a really good job of pursuing the quarterback and getting there quickly and being just as disruptive as possible from that defensive end position. So that's the Classen SAS Comets. and they are the home team tonight, and they're looking for a victory over the Harrah Panthers, and we're excited to bring you this game here tonight on PPBC TV and CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1. Jay Swick, Dylan Tribble, live from Moses F. Miller Stadium here in the heart of Oklahoma City. Our title broadcast sponsors for tonight's game: SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated. Also sponsoring our broadcast here this entire season: First Security Bank, Pollard Funeral Home, Geronimo's Bakery, Love's Student of the Month, Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue, State Farm agent Chuck Davis, and Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company. So we're going to take a timeout, and when we come back, we're going to get this game started. Classen SAS against Harrah tonight, Moses F. Miller Stadium right off MLK Avenue. Excited to get this game underway shortly, and we'll get it started when we come back from this short commercial break. This is CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1. Friday night high school football, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated, broadcasting live on PPBC TV. We'll be right back.
Pacheco gets a block at the 10, 5, popped into the end zone, touchdown, Kansas City, and the Chiefs have blown it open.
The 6-1 Chiefs travel to Mile High to take on the 2-5 Broncos for the second time in 3 weeks. Pregame starts at 2 on your home for Kansas City Chiefs football.
On CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1.
Life doesn't wait when you're experiencing bone or joint pain. So if there's something you've been wanting to do but your body's holding you back, it's time to take action. The orthopedic experts at SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital help people find relief and get moving again. Don't wait any longer. Schedule an appointment. Call 405-218-2530. SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital at St. Anthony. We're saints in action, helping you get back in action.
When the 5-2 Lions take on the 3-4 Raiders. Las Vegas hopes the expected return of Jimmy Garoppolo can get them back in the win column. Jared Goff and the first-place Detroit Lions are looking to bounce back. Don't miss any of the action on Monday Night Football.
On CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1.
What's up, party people? It's your favorite MC's favorite rapper, MC Light here. And we're celebrating 50 years of hip-hop, authentically powered by Cadillac. And we're going to take it way back to where it started. It was only fitting that hip-hop began with teenagers at a back-to-school jam in the rec room of a South Bronx apartment complex by an 18-year-old brother. By the way, I'm also sure he had a Cadillac parked outside. He noticed the energy on the dance floor when he switched between 2 turntables, extending the beats, repeating the breaks, and never losing the rhythms. And that was the birth of hip-hop. And from that moment, it took off.
For more on how Cadillac is celebrating hip-hop's 50th, visit Cadillac.com/audacity.
Sunbeam Family Services is hosting virtual open interviews October 27th. Sunbeam offers a $4,000 recruitment incentive for full-time childcare teachers and home visitors, and invites applicants with an associate's or bachelor's to apply. Early education teachers make $18 to $24 an hour. Sunbeam is a leader in early childhood, has excellent benefits, and is a best place to work. For more information and to apply, visit sunbeamfamilyservices.org.
Do you work with lead or use it in your hobby? You might if you work in construction, handle firearms, weld, or work with scrap metal. You could be putting yourself and your family at risk for lead poisoning. Don't take lead home. For more information, contact the Oklahoma Lead Poisoning Prevention Program at 1-800-766-2223. or visit our website at ok.gov/health and search childhood lead poisoning.
Darius, look who just figured out how to find my Medicare plan options. Just typed in my zip code and boom.
This is not just a search tool.
Look at you go, Mom.
This is Walgreens making it easy to find a Medicare plan with low-cost copays. During open enrollment, use Walgreens Find RX coverage to help you find the right Medicare plan for you. This is being independent. Together. Walgreens.
Life doesn't wait when you're experiencing bone or joint pain. So if there's something you've been wanting to do but your body's holding you back, it's time to take action. The orthopedic experts at SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital help people find relief and get moving again. Don't wait any longer. Schedule an appointment. Call 405-218-2530. SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital at St. Anthony. We're Saints in Action, helping you get back in action.
Sunbeam Family Services is hosting virtual open interviews October 27. Sunbeam offers a $4,000 recruitment incentive for full-time child care teachers and home visitors, and invites applicants with an associate's or bachelor's to apply. Early education teachers make $18 to $24 an hour. Sunbeam is a leader in early childhood, has excellent benefits, and is a best place to work. For more information and to apply, visit sunbeamfamilyservices.org.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. This is your dentist. Do me a favor and feel the front of your teeth. How grimy are they? Ugh. It's time for a Crest Pro Health reality checkup. That grime is the buildup of plaque bacteria that can cause cavities in just months. You need to switch to Crest Pro Health. While most toothpaste stop working in minutes, Crest Pro Health's antibacterial fluoride protects for up to 12 hours to stop cavities before they start. So pick some up on the way home. Smile. Crest has you covered.
Protect your home with the best insurance possible. Let the professionals at Berry Insurance and owner Narissa Berry help you with the best insurance coverage and pricing for your home, automobile, or life insurance policies. Learn more by calling 405-512-6171. That's 512-6171 for Narissa Berry Insurance. SSM Health at St. Anthony Super Prep and Guiding Right Incorporated proudly presents Friday night high school football. That's right, as Halloween draws closer, the Harrah Panthers creep into Moses F. Miller Stadium to face the Classen SAS Comets. Pre-games at 6:45 p.m., kickoffs at 7 o'clock. Listen to the game live on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM or download the app PPBC TV. That's right, PPBC TV. Download it for free right now. No tricks, just football treats. Friday night high school football brought to you by First Security Bank, Pollard Funeral Home, Geronimo's Bakery, Covington Heat and Air, Love's Student of the Month, State Farm Agent Chuck Davis, and Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company.
Welcome back to Friday Night High School Football, live from Moses F. Miller Stadium here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM, HD1, and PPBC TV, streaming live straight to your mobile device. Jay Swick, D-Wright. D-Wright is not here. You can tell I'm so used to being on in the mornings. No, I'm your play-by-play announcer, Jay Swick. And to my left is my color analyst, Mr. Dylan Tribble. I get you two confused all the time, Dylan, all the time.
Well, you know, Swick.
So similar.
We're going to have a talk when we take a timeout.
All right, very good. Fair enough. About to get this game underway. Classen SAS is going to kick the football to the Harrah Panthers, and Harrah will start the game on offense. Their first series will come up here shortly. Appreciate everybody tuning in to tonight's broadcast, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep and Guiding Right Incorporated. And Classen SAS kind of kicks an onside, kind of not really a deep onside, but very close to an onside kick.
Yeah, surprise onside kick to start the game. We talked about it in pregame. They like to do out of the ordinary stuff, and they start the game out with a surprise onside kick. Harrah wasn't ready for it, but the receiver came up with a good hands play, and they're starting out with great field position on the 49-yard line.
Already 1 yard into Classen SAS territory. We've got the Harrah Panthers in the pistol formation. Hands off to the running back. Finds some room to the left side. Gets tackled for after about 11 to 12-yard gain on the far side of the field. And that's going to be a first down, Harrah Panthers. That's number 21, Wyatt Gessler. Nope, I'm sorry. That's the wrong roster there. And so that's number 21, Devin McCarrick. All right, I'm going to do my best to get the names sounding appropriately and sounding right here shortly. 1st and 10 for the Harrah Panthers. 1 man in motion. Ball is snapped. They're going to fake the throw, or they're going to call the play dead here momentarily. We've got a false start on the Harrah Panthers, so that's going to back them up 5 yards, 1st and 15.
Yeah, just a little bit of jump. One of those offensive linemen for the Harrah Panthers got too excited trying to be the aggressor on one of those blocks, so 5 yards back.
Who's playing quarterback, Dylan?
The quarterback for the Harrah Panthers is number 16, Joey McLaughlin.
McLaughlin's going to fake the throw and keep it himself. Has room to run along the sidelines. Has first down and more. Still on his feet. Pushed out of bounds. Really close to the 20-yard line. Solid 20-plus yard carry to start the game. Harrah Panthers are moving the ball at will to start this game. Mostly on the ground. They did have that penalty, but that hasn't really slowed them down very much so far. Early first quarter, 11-12 left in the first quarter. A lot of football to be played. It goes out of bounds, so it stops the clock. It's going to be a brand new set of downs for Harrah. Quarterback runs to his right, trying to avoid. The tackler avoids one and has to get rid of it. No, he throws it.
That's an interception.
That's a great defensive play by the defensive back for the Classen SAS. Did he catch the football and actually make the play?
I thought he did. It really looked like an INT from our angle, but the Harrah Panthers offense is still on the football field. Maybe he dropped it.
Somewhere along the way, the ball hit the ground, so he's not going to get credited with the interception. And it's going to be 2nd and 10, 11 minutes and 2 seconds left in the first quarter. Shotgun formation, 1 man in motion. They're going to hand it off for a jet sweep. He makes 1 man miss, but he can't make the 2nd and 3rd man miss. They make the tackle. Good pursuit by those linebackers for Classen SAS. He's short of the first down marker. I'm going to say about a 5-6 yard carry.
Yeah, really nice carry by 14. Braden Palmer on that jet sweep to the left side of the field for Harrah. They're putting together a really nice drive other than that penalty.
McLaughlin is in the pistol formation, 1 running back behind him, triple receivers to his right. He's going to hand off. No, fake the handoff, throws the bubble screen to 14, makes 1 man miss, and then is tackled for a very short gain. He's still going to be short of the first down marker, and this is going to bring up a 4th down situation for the Harrah Panthers.
Trying to feed his man Palmer again on that screen pass, but the Classen SAS Comet defense was having none of it. Really good gang tackling by the Comets.
Good job by McLaughlin on the fake. He had me fooled, but obviously threw it to the slot receiver for the bubble screen, and it looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Trip receivers to the left, none on the right, 1 running back, pistol formation. McLaughlin gets it, hands the football off, and does he get the first down? I don't think he does.
No, I think it's going to be short swick by about 2 yards, so turnover on downs by the Harrah Panthers. Huge stop for Classen SAS Comet defense.
Strong defensive statement by the Comets to start this game, and now they've got a little bit of confidence. They've got a little bit of momentum. Now they just need to give that momentum to their offense and see if they can utilize it and put some points on the board. Big-time stop by the Comet defense. We'll see what the offense does here momentarily.
It's going to be Elijah Green at quarterback for Classen SAS.
Ball is snapped. He's going to jet sweep it to Aaron Underwood, who doesn't get very much. Saw a little bit of daylight went upfield, but the Harrah defense pursued quickly and made the tackle. So we'll see how many yards they give him, maybe 1 or 2 from the looks of it from our vantage point.
Yeah, about a 1-yard gain on that jet sweep to Aaron Underwood. Good play by that Panthers defense to make it second and long.
Well, the fact that they were able to recognize that and then make the move and solidify the tackle that quickly has to be an encouraging sign for the Panthers defensively. 2nd and 9. Elijah Green's overlooking the defense, empty backfield. Ball is snapped. He's dropping back. He's going to take off. No, he's going to – well, yeah, he is going to take off. You just never know. And he weaves in and out of several defenders and then slides down to avoid the big contact hit. He's short of the first down, but it is a positive game of about 4 yards. And it's going to be, 3rd and 3 here. 3rd and 3, 8.5 left in the first quarter. Really need this first down to continue the drive here. Empty backfield. 4 receivers split. 2 on each side. 1 lined up behind the tackle.
Quarterback draw would not surprise me right here on this 3rd and short.
Waiting on the coach's command and now gets the snap, drops back. He's well protected, has to run left, and he's going to keep it and try to get the first down, and he does. First down, Classen SAS Comets. Going to move the chains. That was one of our keys to the game. If you listen to the SSM Health at St. Anthony pregame show, Classen SAS has struggled to keep the drives alive, keep moving the chains and converting those 3rd downs into first downs. And so far, it's early, but they've remedied that problem that they've had in the past. And a fresh new set of downs here for the Comets.
That first down is big thanks to Elijah Green's legs.
Waiting on the snap, empty backfield, shotgun. Elijah gets it, runs to his right, looking for somebody to throw to, and does, and overthrows his receiver.
That was Carlos Hardiman. He was there. He just couldn't stretch and get that catch. I mean, if he catches that football, Swick, he has nothing but open grass in front of him. Probably a touchdown, just a little bit overthrown.
Missed opportunity right there by Elijah Green, who can literally play any position you ask him to. And so that's going to stop the clock at 7:56. 2nd down and 10 for the Classen SAS Comets. Everyone's kind of wearing a little bit of pink because it's October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Green gets the snap, has to run right, throws, and a collision there, incomplete pass. The Harrah defensive back and the wide receiver, I believe that's Mason Fletcher. Both went for the ball and collided against each other. Nobody came up with it, so it's a 3rd down and 10 situation. But it was a solid collision. I was a little worried about Mason Fletcher there.
Yeah, no doubt. Number 5, Cash Flint for Harrah. He's the one that delivered that big hit for the Panthers.
Big 3rd down here for the Classen SAS Comets, 0-0 score. 1 man in motion, it's Underwood. They're going to give him the jet sweep. He's going to burst upfield, has 4 or 5 yards before he's brought down. So it's going to bring up about 4th down and 6. And we've seen in the past, Coach Travis Burdine is not afraid to go for it on 4th down.
And it looks like he's going to go for it. Elijah Green is still lined up at quarterback.
This is a risk, but the reward is worth a lot. So 1 man in motion, fakes the jet sweep. Elijah Green's running for his life, and he gets tackled. And that 4th down is not going to convert into a first down. Harrah's going to get the ball back in prime field position. And they're already in Classen SAS territory, really close to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that was just one of those plays. You can risk it, but if you don't come up with that first down, then it's going to be a lot of pressure on that defense to come up with a hole deep in their own territory.
1st and 10 from the Classen SAS 25. Harrah gets the ball, fakes the handoff. Actually, they give the handoff. They're really good at executing their fakes. And Classen SAS defense recognized that, but weren't able to bring him down for, 9 yards, 8 yards. It was a solid solid carry right up the middle for that running back, number 21.
Devin McCarrig on the carry right up the gut. He's not afraid to run in between the tackles, keep the legs churning after contact. Really nice run.
5-yard rush for that young man. 2nd and 5 for the Harrah Panthers. Gets the snap, fakes the handoff, throws the out route to the receiver, dropped. Hit him right in the hands. I think he heard footsteps.
He definitely did. Mason Fletcher was the one right behind the receiver. If the receiver catches the ball, he's going to get popped by Fletcher.
So Harrah's facing a 3rd down situation. 3rd and 5 for the Panthers here tonight. Again, really early, 6.5 to play here in the first quarter. 0-0 score. Harrah's trying to draw first blood and get on the scoreboard first. Shotgun formation, 1 man in motion. Ball is snapped. It's RPO. He's going to hand it off to the running back. He has the first down, needed 5 yards, got about 7. First down and 10 for the Harrah Panthers. Really good 7-yard run for Devin McCarrig.
Yeah, I mean, he's showing what he can do with his legs. A lot of the defense was fooled by that RPO. McCarrig takes it off on the left side of the field, and the chains are moved. First down and 10 for the Panthers.
That was a big-time conversion for Harrah to give them some wiggle room. Now they have the opportunity to be a little bit more creative here. Ball is snapped. Hands off to McCarrig, and he's swallowed up by the linebackers there for Classen SAS. Not much of a gain there at all. Bogey Ramirez on the tackle.
McCarrig, he breaks the first tackle, and then he gets to the second level and is met by 22, Bogey Ramirez on that tackle. He's a junior linebacker.
Look for T.J. McNeely. He was our defensive player spotlight in the pregame show. He's over on the bottom side of the screen here at defensive end. 1 man in motion. They're going to fake the throw and runs to his left. McLaughlin quickly approaching the first down marker, but is short. Is brought down there on the sideline on the far side. And that's going to bring up, is that going to be a 4th down and short?
It's going to be 3rd and short, Swick. 3rd and about 4 yards to go for Harrah.
All right, so yeah, they got to get 4 yards here, if not a touchdown, because they are in prime field position. And it's important that they execute if they want to score first. And they're going to hand off to the running back, who is brought down really close to the first down marker.
About a yard short. It's going to be 4th and about a yard and a half to go. McCarrig tried to get it with his legs, but he was met before he got to that first down marker. Really crucial 4th down early in this football game.
And there's no signs of kicking a field goal. They're going for it all here. And I don't blame them at all. But this Classen SAS defense had the goal line stand last series. Will that happen again? They hand off to the running back. He gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Harrah Panthers. They go up 6-0, and they bet on themselves, and they succeeded. The risk versus the reward there, they got the reward and now have the lead in this football game. 4:31 left in the first quarter. And they've sent their extra point team out onto the field. And kicking the field goal is number 29, Jackson LeGrand. Freshman kicker. Ball is snapped. Kick is up. And it is good. So the Harrah Panthers start this game out 7-0 here tonight against Classen SAS. But Classen SAS gets the ball back and will have their opportunity to tie this game up. Stick with us. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout. You're listening to Friday Night Football here on CBS Sports Radio and PPBC TV, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Guiding Right Incorporated, and, of course, Super Prep. We'll be right back. And we're back. Friday night high school football here live from Moses F. Miller Stadium. And Classen SAS is going to receive the kickoff and bring it out for about a yard. And they're going to be really close to their own 25. We'll see where the spot is. But
there's a little laundry on the field pretty close to the 45-yard line.
Some yellow flags, I see.
Yeah.
That's never a good sign.
Not sure who it's going to be on.
We'll find out here momentarily. Either way, it's going to be 1st and 10 for Classen. It just really depends on where they spot the ball up. And I think it is going to be on Classen. And a clipping penalty here. So they're going to move it back just a few yards before they start their series here tonight. Obviously, Classen would really like to put some points on the board and tie this ball game up right now. And I think, this is a great opportunity for them to do that.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt. They got some stuff to build off of. That first series for Classen, they did some good things. Elijah Green showed us what we know he can do with his legs. He runs the football at a really high level. He overthrew one of his receivers, which could have been a touchdown easily. So I would kind of come back to that play. You had a really good look.
All right, 1st down and 10 for the Classen SAS Comets. Green gets the snap, runs to his right, still on his feet, looking for somebody to throw and avoid the tackler, but he can't avoid him forever. Big-time quarterback sack by the Harrah Panthers, and that's going to be a significant loss.
It really is.
Here
Looks
on this
like about
possession.
a 10-yard loss for Classen SAS. He just didn't have much time back there. Elijah, he's doing everything he possibly can to keep these plays alive. His O-line has to do a better job at giving him some time to work with.
And that's going to be a significant loss. I believe it's going to be 2nd down and about 18 yards here right now for the Classen SAS Comets. Shotgun formation, empty backfield. 4 receivers split. Ball is snapped. Elijah's looking to throw. Has room to run. Completes it to Aaron Underwood is still on his feet at the 30 and is brought down, and he needed 18. He got about 25.
Are you kidding me? What a dime by Elijah Green. That was such an elite level throw. He hits his man Aaron Underwood on the corner route to move the chains. Wow.
3:24 left in the first quarter. What a big play. Biggest play offensively so far tonight for the Classen SAS Comets. Him and Aaron Underwood are on the same page. Just a beautiful thrown football. So 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Empty backfield, no running backs, nobody around for Elijah Green. Gets the snap, runs right, and he's going to run with some authority. Has the 1st down. Needed 10, got 11. Big-time 1st down conversion there for the Classen SAS. And when they go from 1st down to 1st down, they're rocking and rolling. And so far they've got a little bit of momentum here this drive. They just got to figure out how to get in that end zone.
No doubt about that. Elijah Green showing us how special of an athlete he is. He is so fast. He doesn't need much space to work with. He goes right up the gut to keep the chains moving. 1st and 10 for the Comets.
And they're not really, doing anything too creative. This is basically the 2023 version of Smash Mouth football in the shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. Elijah Green has it. Really looking to throw. Runs to his right. Gets rid of it and completes it. Did he step out of bounds? I believe he did. After about a 6-yard gain.
Really good throw and catch. That was just a curl route on the far sideline that was Carlos Hardiman on the reception. I told you, he's a great athlete as well. He played quarterback a few games. Now he's at receiver making plays for his team, and it's 2nd and about 4 to go for Classen.
And he's got to be mindful about where his feet is whenever he catches the football, because if he's able to stay in bounds, there's nobody to tackle him.
Right. Yep.
But because he was unaware, stepped out, and that's a solid 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4 here for the Classen SAS Comets. Elijah Green still in at quarterback, gets the snap, runs to his left, has room, has to make some people miss, has the 1st down and more, gets to the 40, and is pushed out at the 42-yard line. So another 1st down and 10 for the Classen SAS Comets. They're feeling good, and they're making it really tough for the Harrah Panthers to get to the football. He's utilizing his speed, and he's attacking the open spaces on each side.
Yeah, he had a lot of open space to work with. Great quarterback keeper run by Elijah Green, and a really good block on the outside by number 5, Braylon Taylor.
So 7-0 start for Harrah. Classen is moving the football right now at will, and we may have a timeout here. We're going to stay right here, though. I do want to give a big shout-out to our sponsors, SSM Health, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated. And, of course, sponsoring our Thursday and Friday night broadcast here on CBS Sports Radio is State Farm agent Chuck Davis. Let State Farm agent Chuck Davis take care of all your insurance needs. Give him a call today at 405-378-8008. That's 378-8008. And we want to thank State Farm agent Chuck Davis for sponsoring our broadcast here at CBS Sports Radio. He is such a fan of the game of football, especially on the high school level here in the state of Oklahoma. He really does care about these young athletes here in this state, in this city. All right, so we're going to see a 1st down and 10 situation here for the Classen SAS Comets. They're down by 7, and they are aching to get into that end zone and tie up this football game. And they've had 3 consecutive 1st down conversions, and they just want to keep building on the work that they've already done. But you've got to get into that end zone. Empty backfield, 4 receivers, split. Actually 5. 3 on the wide side, 2 on the short. Elijah Green gets it, has to run to his left to avoid the tacklers. Throws it complete to Hardiman. And it's going to be close to the 1st down marker, but I don't think he's going to get just quite enough. Maybe an 8-9 yard gain at best.
Yeah, I think it was about an 8-yard gain. What a high-level play by Elijah Green. He's getting pressured heavily. He tucks it like he's going to take off and run. He realizes he has nowhere to go. He looks downfield, finds his receiver for that 8-yard gain.
And draws in the defense, really gets them to bite on the run, which then opens up that receiver on the back end who is wide open. So 2nd down and 3 for the Classen SAS Comets. Elijah Green looking at his coach. We've got one man in motion and fakes the jet sweep. He's going to keep it and slips and falls down. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down situation and a loss, about a 2-yard loss. I think it's going to be about 2nd and 5 here.
It's 3rd down, Swick, and they're bringing it all the way back.
So maybe it was a bigger loss than I can really understand here.
Yeah,
so,
about 3rd and 8 now for Classen SAS.
Okay, so that's unfortunate. I mean, he had some room to run there on the left side, but that turf monster reached up and bit him on the foot. So 5 receivers split, 1 man in motion, fakes it to Underwood. Elijah Green throws it deep. Can he complete the pass? No, but they're going to call a pass interference.
It's the right call.
On the corner for Harrah, and that is going to basically be a 1st down and 10 right there.
Yeah, easy money. I mean, that was Elijah Green letting his receiver come back to that pass, but the defender would not allow it. He held him, and it's going to be a penalty every single time.
Well, big-time 1st down conversion for the Classen SAS Comets, whether it's by force or by penalty. A 1st down's a 1st down, and they're grateful for it. So empty backfield, 5 receivers split, 1 man in motion, ball is snapped. Green's going to take it, try to find some room to run, and he's going to be tackled after a very, very short gain, maybe 1, might be 2-yard gain, where depending on where they spot the ball, but not a very significant gain there offensively. It's going to be about 2nd and 8, 2nd and 9 here.
I think he actually just got back to the original line of scrimmage. They're marking it 2nd and 10 out there on the field.
Our vantage point is a little skewed. We're here at the press box. It's nice. It's warm and cozy in here.
It sure
thank
is.
goodness, because it's pretty chilly outside. But that's going to be the end of the 1st quarter. Harrah Panthers have a 7-0 lead, but Classen SAS is driving, and they've been moving the ball. They've got the momentum. It's just up to them to get in the end zone, and they're approaching the red zone. So stick around. We've got a lot to get into here when the 2nd quarter starts here shortly. It's Friday Night Football here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1. It's streaming live on PPBC TV. Sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated. We'll be right back.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune into my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student-athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student-athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
Injuries don't wait for business hours. Now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Welcome back to Friday Night Football here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1. Streaming live on PPBC TV, free to download for Android and iPhone users. And ball is snapped. Classen SAS quarterback runs to his left. Elijah Green completes the pass for about 11 yards to the wide receiver on the far left side. Another first down, Dylan.
Yeah, Elijah Green is really impressing me tonight with his play at the quarterback position. He rolls out to the left, finds his man Braylon Taylor on the sideline to come up with another first down for Classen SAS.
He's making good decisions on the fly, and sometimes that's more difficult than others. He's avoiding the pressure, and he's making the right decisions here tonight. First down, and I guess first and 8 here. Is that what the scoreboard says? Elijah Green gets the ball, runs to his left, can't really find much room to run, goes out of bounds, going to bring up second down and goal here for the Classen SAS Comets. And they need a touchdown here to tie up this game.
Really
field goal's not going to do it, and I don't think they're going to rely on their field goal kicker here right now. Luke Alexander is their kicker, who's a well-respected young man and has a trustworthy leg. But right now it's about getting 6 points and then kicking the extra point. And we've got a quarterback draw right up the middle. He got about 2-3 yards away from the goal line.
Yeah.
It's going to bring up third and goal, I think, from the 3.
Yeah, about 2 or 3 yards to go. Elijah Green, we know what he can do. I would like to see a play-action pass here on this third down.
Diamond formations, which is a variant of the pistol, but with more backs in the backfield. Waiting on the snap here. And we've got a timeout on Classen SAS. So we're going to take a quick 30-second timeout as well. We'll be right back. Friday Night High School Football, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony. Super Prep and Guiding Right Incorporated here on PPBC TV. We'll be right back. And we're back. Friday Night High School Football here from Moses F. Miller Stadium. Harrah Panthers are up 7-0 on the Classen SAS Comets, but it's third and goal for Classen SAS. And they're going to run the football, and no go. No go. They did not get in, so it's going to bring up a fourth down and goal situation here for the Comets. They get all the way down there and have trouble getting into the end zone. So we'll see if they go for it here on fourth down. What do you do, Dylan?
I put the ball in Elijah Green's hands, let him roll out, give him the option to throw to one of his receivers or take off and run.
Pistol formation, 3 running backs to the right. Ball is snapped. Green's looking to throw, has to run to his right. Throws over the middle, incomplete. Tried to hit his receiver. Incomplete pass. 4th down is no good. So missed opportunity by the Classen SAS Comets, and the Harrah Panthers offense is now coming back out onto the field.
Wow.
Devastating.
Yeah, that is really devastating to Classen SAS. The good thing is they're only down 7-0, and we have a lot of football left. 10 minutes and 23 seconds left in the second quarter. You got to bounce back. You cannot put your head down. You got to keep playing football at the highest level possible.
And this is not good field position for the Harrah Panthers. Ball is snapped. McLaughlin hands off to the running back, who has close to the first down. He has about an 8-yard gain on the play. And so it's going to be 2nd and 2, but 8 yards is too much of a chunk to start this series. Classen SAS defense really has to bear down and keep contained, because when they get on the outsides, that's when they get their chunk yards.
Yeah, exactly. McCarrick, he's been having success running the football all night. They keep going right back to him, and now it's 2nd and about 2 to go for Harrah.
Joey McLaughlin's the quarterback for Harrah. He's overlooking the defense, gets the snap, hands off to McCarrick, who is very shifty. He did get the first down after about a 4-yard gain, and it's going to be a brand new set of downs here for Harrah right at the 16-yard line in Classen SAS territory. As long as you keep those chains moving, that's what matters, Dylan.
Exactly, and they're going to keep running the football because Classen is having trouble with it. McCarrick is one of those good running backs. He fell forward to come up with the first down.
Pistol formation, 4 receivers split for Harrah. They're going to fake the handoff, throws over the middle, has a man, and incomplete pass, well defended by number 5, the defensive back for Classen SAS, Braylon Taylor.
Yep, Braylon Taylor, really high-level defensive back play. He did not interfere with the receiver. He got his head around, batted the ball down to make it 2nd and 10.
All over him. That was a good defensive play, and they've just got to keep it up. 2nd and 10 here for the Harrah Panthers. Pistol formation, and we've got some sort of whistle blown for some reason. Not sure if they're trying to get their spot right. Okay. So, again, 2nd down and 10 for Harrah. Pistol formation. Ball is snapped, hands off to McCarrick up the gut. Got through that first line of defense and has to be brought down for the safety. That was a big 13-yard rush right up the middle by the Harrah Panthers.
Tough run right up the gut by McCarrick. He gets hit, spins out of the hit, and converts for another 1st down and 10. Harrah Panthers, they're running the football really well right now, and it's all thanks to 21, McCarrick.
9:05 left in this second quarter. Stay tuned for our halftime show, brought to you by Love's Student of the Month. Pistol formation. Now they're going to shift. Bunch on the right. Ball is snapped. McCarrick goes right and gets caught. Well defended by that defensive end for the Classen SAS Comets, who read that play like a children's book and was able to get in the backfield and disrupt the play. Huge tackle for a loss.
Yeah, great play by the DN. That's Jawan House. He kept contained, made the play on McCarrick to come up with the loss.
8:20 left in this second quarter. 2nd down and 15 for the Harrah Panthers. Ball is snapped. McLaughlin drops back, throws to the sideline, overthrows, had a man open.
He sure did.
But wasn't able to deliver the football where he could catch it. So now that's going to stop the clock at 8:11. 3rd down and 15. Harrah's got a 7-point lead. But the last thing they want to do here is punt the football back to Classen.
Yeah,
SAS.
exactly. And if they do have to punt from this exact spot, Classen's going to have some really good field position to work with. This is a huge 3rd down and 13 for Harrah.
Pistol formation, bunch set to the left, 1 receiver to the right, 1 running back right behind McLaughlin. Trying to get lined up here properly. They're going to call a timeout. We're going to take one as well. You're listening to Friday Night High School Football Here live from Moses F. Miller Stadium, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony. Super Prep and Guiding Right Incorporated, broadcasting live here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1, and streaming live on PPBC TV. We'll be right back.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune into my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student athlete.
And we're back, Friday night high school football, live from Moses F. Miller Stadium. The Classen SAS Comets are down 7-0 to the Harrah Panthers. Harrah's looking at a 3rd and long situation for their offensive unit. 3rd and 15 here. And they're deep in their own territory. The last thing they want to do is punt the football to Classen SAS. But if the Comet defense can stand strong here, they'll have a really good opportunity to get the ball back into a jet sweep here, trying to get the outside room, and ran to the outside and is swallowed up by number 51. I believe that's Jesus Castillo Olivo. With the tackle and several other of his teammates. So it's going to bring up a 4th down and long situation. And if this is the punt team, they seem to be huddling up here. And it looks like they are going to punt the football to the Comets. And back to return the punt.
That's Elijah Green.
Really high punt in the air, but doesn't go forward very much. So that means Klassen's going to get the football back, and they're going to be in Harrah territory at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, that punt was up in the air, but it only went about 10 yards. Really nice field position for Classen SAS to start this drive. Elijah Green, I know he's more mad at himself than anybody else. He is going to do everything he can to put the ball in the end zone.
Missed opportunity. They got all the way down to the 2-yard line the last series and couldn't get it in. Ball is snapped. Green runs to his left, avoids one tackler, has to move around. Now he's running to his right, and he is gang tackled by the Harrah Panthers. That's a significant loss. About a 7-8 yard loss there on that play.
Yeah, I mean that might be about almost a 15-yard loss, about 13-yard loss on the play. The D-line for Harrah, they were in the backfield from the jump. Elijah Green tried to make something happen, and then more Harrah Panthers were there to meet him for a huge loss to start this.
You got to play the angle game right when you're a defensive player, because Elijah Green is so shifty. You've got to have multiple players coming at him at different angles.
No doubt.
So it's going to be 2nd and 21 for the Comets here. Empty backfield, shotgun formation, 5 receivers split. 3 to the wide side of the field. 2nd 21. This is a big play here for Classen SAS. Now they're waiting on the snap here. Any moment.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're waiting on. I don't know if they're
the
trying
play clock is down to 10 here.
Trying to burn clock. That's an interesting strategy.
Ball is snapped, and we've got a flag here on the play, a stoppage, play stoppage.
It's going to be offsides on Classen SAS. Kind of put their O-line in a tough position. They're in that 3-point stance for quite some time, and then got eager to fire off the ball, and it was offsides.
Fired off a little bit. So false start, you mean?
Yep.
All right, so that's going to be 2nd down and 26. They got to go over a quarter of 100 yards here, quarter of the field, just to get the first down and to stay alive. We'll see what they do here. 5 receivers split, shotgun formation. Elijah Green gets it, avoids one tackler, avoids the second, runs forward, throws and completes it all the way down to the field. He's short of the first down, but he got about 15, 16 yards, maybe even 20 here.
Yeah, that was just a backyard football play. There were two Panthers in the backfield right off the jump. Elijah Green extends the play with his legs and finds Braylon Taylor for the reception to make it third and manageable. About 6 to go for the first down.
So 20-yard gain on that pass and catch. In that, I mean, he almost got tackled for even a bigger loss, but was able to make the play. Big-time performance by Elijah Green. And we've got another false start here by the Classen SAS Comets. That's the second one this possession. And it just puts them in really, really tough spot to convert. So now it's 3rd and 11. There's a huge difference between 3rd and 6 and 3rd and 11.
Oh, yeah, the whole playbook changes from 3rd and 6 to 3rd and 11. The O-line has got to do a better job of being more disciplined and not firing off too early. You're not helping out your quarterback, Elijah Green. It's 3rd and 11 to go.
Well, I like the empty formation with Elijah Green. This new formation with
like
3 running
triple
backs.
back formation.
Yeah. He's going to run right. Has to run left now to avoid the pressure. Steps up in the pocket. Now he drops back and runs out of bounds. Couldn't get anything. That's going to be a huge loss and a long 4th down opportunity for the Classen SAS Comets. Do they punt here? Do they go for it?
I mean, Coach Burdine, he's not really known for punting the football. I wouldn't be surprised if they went for it, but, I mean, in my opinion, you kind of got to punt it. You're only down 7-0. Why not put Harrah deep in their own territory?
And it's going to be 4th down and 18, and they're going to go for it here. So
quarterback change. Carlos Hardeman's at QB.
Drops back, steps up in the pocket. Hardeman throws. Incomplete. Tried to hit his receiver, and it went right through his hands. He was short of the first down marker, so incomplete, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Harrah is going to get the ball back.
It's just been tough for Classen SAS trying to finish these drives. We see glimpses of really good plays, but it's just been difficult to find the end zone. Still 7-0, a lot of football left. Harrah has the football back, 1st and 10.
Yeah, offensively, they'll take a giant step forward, but then they'll take 2 steps back.
Yep.
And that's been the issue all season long for the Comets. And their defense is out onto the field, and they really need to stop Harrah from adding more points to the scoreboard. They want to keep this a one-possession game. McLaughlin gets the football, hands off to the running back for a short gain, about a 3-yard gain in between the tackles. And it's going to bring up 2nd and 7. There's about 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Again, stay tuned for our halftime show sponsored by Love's Student of the Month. Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores would like to celebrate and recognize students who exemplify outstanding characteristics in the classroom and the community. And each month, a student will be selected as Student of the Month, and they'll qualify to win a $10,000 cash scholarship. Apply your child or student today at kvsp.com. Rules and regulations do apply. And Harrah's going to get the football. Is that McLaughlin? What I miss here?
That's McCarrick right up the gut on a halfback draw. He's untouched until he gets to the 3rd level, breaks a tackle, bounces it off to the left side for a huge gain. They are now in the red zone.
And that was 25-plus yards.
No doubt
From the look at it, now they're inside the 20 at the Classen SAS 18. Plenty of time left to execute their offense and ultimately get into the end zone unless Classen SAS's defense can put a stop to it. One man in motion. McLaughlin gets the ball, bubble screen complete to the slot, bursts up field, gets tackled. Not very much of a gain, though. He was too far back when he caught the football, so when he burst forward, he was only able to get, maybe back to the line of scrimmage, maybe 1 yard. We'll see where they mark it.
Yeah, maybe about a 1-yard gain on that flare out to the right side. The tackle was made by the linebacker, Bogey Ramirez. He's having a pretty good game defensively tonight for the Comets.
He's all over the field, making some touchdown-saving tackles, and that's all you can ask him to do. So, pistol formation, 3 receivers to the left, one running back lined up by McLaughlin, and they're going to give it to the running back right up the middle, who has some positive yards. He's short of the first down, and I'm going to say that was maybe a 5-yard gain. Really, really close, and I think that's going to be the case. So it's going to be about 3rd and 5 here. They're inside the 15, lined up around the 12, 13-yard line. Play's getting signaled in. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left until the end of the second quarter. Harrah's trying to add to their lead. They're up 7-0. They're trying to make it 14. Ball is snapped. Jet sweep to the left. Has room to run. 10, 5, and is brought down right at the 5. There is a flag on the play. Could be a holding call.
Yeah, I think it is a holding. That's where the flag was thrown, kind of behind the play. That was McCarrick on the carry again, tackled by Bogey Ramirez. Those two guys are seeing each other a lot in this first half.
And we appreciate this officiating crew, good group of guys, sacrificing their time away from their friends and family to officiate this football game. And we've got a
looks like a
personal foul here. Okay, yeah, that's not a good penalty to have when you're that close to the goal line, and it's going to make them put them in tough position to keep this drive alive.
Yeah, it's about 3rd down and 20 to go. You were just in the red zone. Now it's a really tough situation.
Pistol
to try to come
formation,
up with the first.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 1 running back. Ball is snapped. Hands off to the run. No, fakes the run. Throws deep. Receiver falls, but they're going to call a pass interference on the Classen SAS Comets.
I think they're going to get him for a tripping penalty. I think the receiver tripped on the defensive back's feet.
But
it's
is that
a tough
not,
call. I'm with you.
Is that not incidental contact?
Yeah, the ref does have a better angle than us on the play, but I kind of saw it play out, and I think it was a tripping.
There was no doubt some contact between the defensive back and the wide receiver. It just looked like the receiver knew he wasn't going to get to the ball, so he just fell and was able to draw the flag.
That's the thing for me. Was it even a catchable football? I don't think so. Tough place to throw a flag.
So that's going to bring up a much better situation, much more manageable situation on offense for Harrah. It's 3rd and 4, and they will have an opportunity here to convert this first down, if not get a touchdown. 2 minutes, 48 seconds left until halftime. Ball is snapped. Quarterback runs to his right, bounces out, has to get rid of it. He was getting pressured a lot by that Classen SAS defensive line. Great job by the Comets.
That was our main man, TJ McNeely, on the quarterback pressure to force that overthrow.
He got there quick, so now Harrah has to make a big decision here. It's 4th down and 4. Do you kick the field goal and go up 2 possessions and go up 10, or do you risk it for the biscuit and try and get that first down?
I think they're going to risk it for the biscuit, Swick. McLaughlin is out on the field at quarterback.
Here we go. They need 4 yards. Classen SAS doesn't want to give it to him. They give him to the running back, and he's tackled. Did he get the first down?
No, I think he's short.
I think he's short as well.
He is short. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
Big-time stop by the Classen SAS Comets, and the crowd is there to support them. What a big-time defensive play by the Comets to stop Harrah from getting a first down and adding more points to the scoreboard. Still a 1-possession game, and there's 2 minutes, 35 seconds left in this second quarter. Plenty of time for Classen SAS to move up the field and get into the end zone and hopefully, for their sake, tie this football game up.
Something happened, Swig. It looks like they're going to give Harrah the first down after all. The referees came out and talked to each other. Maybe one of them had a bad spot. Not sure what exactly happened.
Wow.
That's a gut punch to that Classen SAS defense.
Because the entire, both teams had their offense and defense out. Now they pulled them off and put the other units in. I've never seen quite play out like that before.
Yeah, I mean, we got the light show and everything, and then the call's reversed, and it's first and
That is
goal
the
for
most
Harrah.
late reversal I've ever seen in high school football history. McLaughlin in at quarterback for Harrah, gets it, bootlegs out to his right, and McNeely's chasing him, and there is a flag. They're going to say he dove for the pylon trying to get in the end zone.
Hey, he stepped out of bounds before he got to that pylon.
But there was a flag as he was, bootlegging to the right, and I'm eager to see what the call is here.
Well, it couldn't have been on McNeely.
And it's holding on Harrah, so that's going to move them back a little bit. Classen SAS defense is going to have to stand strong here.
Yeah, you got to really dig down deep. This is a crucial moment in this football game. You're still only down by one score. You are deep in your own territory, but you just got a gift of a penalty to make it first and about 18 to go for Harrah.
Yeah, first and goal from the 18. So this is a great opportunity for the Classen SAS Comets to, execute their will on defense and stop them from scoring. They're going to fake the handoff, throw an out route to the slot receiver. He's quickly taken down. He didn't go down willingly. He had to be brought down by force. Solid effort by that slot receiver for Harrah, but it's going to bring up a third down situation. Or I'm sorry, a second and long. Second and looks to be second and 14.
Yeah, impressive play by our defensive end, TJ McNeely, to get out there and tackle that receiver in open space. That just shows that this kid is super athletic and really fast for a DN.
Clock is ticking, 1:42 left in the second quarter. Ball is snapped. McLaughlin fakes the throw, pump fakes, throws over the top, incomplete. Well defended by that safety. I think that's Carlos Hardiman on the far side of the field. That just got in the way in between the receiver and the football, and it's going to bring up a long third down situation here for Harrah. Now, it did stop the clock, 1:34, but Classen SAS defense needs to hold strong for 2 more downs.
Yeah, these 2 downs could be the difference in this football game. You got to do everything you can to keep them out of the end zone.
Trip receivers to the left. Empty backfield. McLaughlin backs up, is well protected, throws to the corner and can't get there. Had to make the throw a little long to, avoid the interception and force the receiver to dive, and he was unable to come up with it. So it's going to be a long fourth down situation. They may go for the field goal here.
I think they might. It looks like there's a change of
Yeah, a bunch of substitutions here on the Harrah side, and that is exactly what they're doing. And if they can make this field goal, they'll go up 10-0. Right now it's just 7-0. So we'll see if they can put that football between the field goal posts. Ball is snapped, kick is up, and they're going to call the play dead. It would have been good, but there was a timeout called by Travis Burdine.
What a great
the Classen
time
SAS
to call that timeout.
Comets, great strategy there to kind of ice the kicker a little bit.
I like it, Coach Burdine. That was crucial because, like you mentioned, the field goal kick looked good. He used the old ice the kicker timeout, and they still do that even at the high school level. I love it.
We're going to stay right here. Make sure you check out next week sometime or even this weekend legendary Geronimo's for the best hamburger and cheeseburger in the city. And if you go a little bit earlier, they've got the donuts that just absolutely melt in your mouth. Geronimo's Bakery, legendary restaurant here in Oklahoma City, been open for decades. 1817 North MLK Avenue. Call ahead. Give them a call, 405-427-5893 for Geronimo's Bakery. And we appreciate them being one of our sponsors here for Friday Night High School Football. And we also want to thank our producer, Bryce Shawn, and our producer back at the station, Wes Wilder.
Oh, Wes is there tonight?
Wes is there tonight.
Man, I haven't seen my boy Wes in a long time.
So here's the field goal. Snap is made, kick is up, and the field goal is far left, no good. No good. Still a one-possession game. Big-time missed opportunity by the Harrah Panthers, but the Classen SAS Comets benefit greatly. Minute 17 until the end of the second quarter. Is that enough time for Elijah Green to get down the field and score a touchdown?
Oh, yeah, I would say so. Elijah Green, he can do everything. He can run. He can pass. The kid is electric. And when he gets in open field, he can take off. It's just a matter of if his O-line can give him a running lane or give him time to throw the football down the field.
Empty backfield, 5 receivers split. Elijah Green gets the snap, throws over to the middle, wide open, and he misses the football. It was just a little high for number 22, Bogey Ramirez. Golly, that's a missed opportunity. He was wide open in the middle of the field, and they could not get him the football. That would have been an easy first down and more.
No doubt about it. Really nice deep post route ran. Just couldn't come up with the catch. 2nd and 10 for the Comets.
Same formation, empty backfield, 4 or 5 receivers split. 2nd and 10, minute 13 left in the second quarter. Ball is snapped. Elijah Green looks, throws, and this time he does complete it to Bogey Ramirez. He's got room to run to the 50 and down really close to the Harrah 45. I think they're going to mark him at the 46. They went right back to him.
Exact same play. Bogey Ramirez on a deep post route. He catches it this time and takes off up the field for a huge first down. They are in Harrah Panthers territory.
Now the Comets are cooking here. A minute left and under a minute now because the clock is ticking. Empty backfield. Ball is snapped. Elijah Green steps up, throws an out route. Incomplete. That'll stop the clock. Tried to hit Mason Fletcher in the flats on the far right side. And the clock will stop at 49 seconds. Classen's down 7-0. Really would love to tie this football game up before halftime. And I do see the Classen SAS kicker, Luke Alexander, down there.
We got Carlos Hardeman back in at quarterback, Swick. This dude can chunk the football.
He does have a really strong arm. Hardeman runs right, gets the snap, throws to Green, who it bounces off the turf. So that's going to be an incomplete pass. Bring up 3rd and 10, 45 seconds left until halftime. Boy, if Classen SAS can really utilize the time that they have left and get on this scoreboard, that will be just such a momentum swing.
It really will
and a morale boost going in at halftime.
Yep. You got
5
2 plays.
receivers split, 1 quarterback. Hardeman gets the snap, has to avoid the tackle, throws complete, and to the wide receiver who has the first down and more, and he's going to be tackled right at the 25, a nice 20-yard gain. That's going to stop the clock so they can move the chains, but he didn't get out of bounds. So it's important they get right back to the line and get ready to run the play here.
That was Aaron Underwood on that last reception. Really good run after the catch.
Ball is snapped. Hardeman looks to throw. Wants it all. Elijah Green just barely overthrows him. That'll stop the clock at 27 seconds. And that was a really close opportunity. Elijah was just inside a little too much. And Hardeman put a little too much mustard on the throw there. But either way, really good opportunity. 2nd and 10 from the 26. They need the 26 yards to get into the end zone. Ball is snapped. Hardeman drops back, has time. Throws, out route to Elijah Green at the 15, 10, 5, and he's still in bounds. Got to call a timeout here, and they do.
That was a huge play call. I don't know why Harrah Panthers are playing such soft coverage on Elijah Green, but I'll take that throw and catch all day long.
1st and goal from the 5. 19 seconds left, and we got a play stoppage. Could be a false start. Could be a timeout. We're going to stay right here. It is a timeout. Harrah Panthers. They're the ones that called a timeout. So you were right, Dylan. I mean, they made the plays necessary to move down the field. Now it's 1st and goal from the 5. And this is your opportunity to tie up this football game and have the momentum going into halftime.
Yeah, exactly. You said it. Momentum. You can kind of feel the momentum shifting right now. I think that's why the Harrah Panthers head coach called that timeout.
And our timeout sponsor for this evening is Pollard Funeral Home. In your time of need, let the professionals at Pollard Funeral Home help you and your family. Also, again, shout out to our title sponsor, SSM Health at St. Anthony's. SSM Health Hospitals are proud sponsors of Oklahoma City Public School broadcasts. So this is it. It's going to come down to this here in the first half. First and goal from the 5. Who wants it more?
I have a feeling that Classen is going to somehow find the end zone. The biggest difference in this drive, Swick, is Carlos Hardeman in at quarterback.
He's made some big-time throws and completed some really important passes to put them in this position right now. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Classen gets it. Hardeman runs left, looking for a man to throw. Throws it over the middle, incomplete, but there is a flag. There is a flag, so that's going to be pass interference on Harrah, on the Harrah Panthers, and that's going to move the ball half the distance of the goal. So repeat a first down and goal from the 2.5-yard line. You really don't want to throw it because there's now 13 seconds left. And I just think it's really important for Classen SAS to get in this end zone right now. Tie up this football game, and we'll figure out the rest in the second half.
Exactly. Tie it up. You got multiple weapons on the outside. Elijah Green, Aaron Underwood, they can both do it at the highest level.
All three are in the backfield. They're going to hand off to Bogey Ramirez, who bounces out to the left, and he's got nowhere to go, and that's going to be a loss. I didn't
get out of bounds. The clock is running. I don't like that play call either, Swick.
Yeah, and that's going to, let it get down to the 10. Now Classen SAS has to call a timeout. Now it's going to be 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Normally in this type of situation where you don't have much time left, get back and shotgun, allow your quarterback to either find somebody in the end zone or throw the football away so the clock stops.
Harrah has done a really good job defending that formation when it's a pistol formation and he's got 3 running backs in line.
You can stack the box in that scenario.
Right. And they're just more apt to defend that than they are the empty set when players are spread out. And Classen SAS has a lot of athletic, fast, quick, skill position players. And if you can get them the ball in space, they can get that 5 yards necessary to get in the end zone. But when they have that certain formation where 3 running backs lined up back to back to back to the right of the quarterback, it brings everything in and there's no room to run.
Yeah, no doubt. And we saw it on the last play.
So we'll see with what they go with here. 10 seconds left until the end of the second quarter. Stay tuned for our Love's Student of the Month halftime show. We'll recap what we've seen this first half and speculate what we'll see in the second half. I think it's going to be a really close game. Ball is snapped. Hardeman runs right. Throws. Touchdown. Completes it to Elijah Green. The Classen SAS Comets are on the scoreboard. Do they go for 2 to take the lead, or do they kick the extra point to tie the game up?
I think the kicker is coming on the football field. What a huge play by Carlos Hardeman. Bootleg to the right. He finds his main man, Elijah Green, lined up in the slot in the end zone. That's a tud for the Classen SAS Comets.
All right, Luke Alexander is the extra point and field goal kicker for Classen SAS. We saw him making it before the game. Bad snap. Aaron Underwood has the football, and he's going to be tackled. So the extra point is not going to be good. It's not Luke Alexander's fault. It was just a really bad snap, and Underwood had to catch it up high, and he is frustrated. So hey, 6 points is better than none.
You're right about that, Swig. That was a tough play right there. Snap was really high. They're just lucky that Underwood was athletic enough to go up high and catch it and avoid Harrah getting on it and running to the end zone. So now we got a 1-point game. Classen 6, Harrah 7, 3 seconds left till halftime.
Well, it's much easier to make up 1 point than it is 6.
Exactly.
So at least they, were able to, move down the field. That was a huge, it was like an 80-plus yard drive there.
With about 1:13 left.
Right. Not a lot of time to get the job done, but they were able to get in the end zone, and just unfortunate, snap on the extra point was the reason they didn't get it done. So they're down 7-6. Harrah's got a 1-point lead over the Classen SAS Comets. Now, Classen SAS is going to kick the football back to Harrah, but there's only 3 seconds left until halftime. So, and it's an onside kick, and Harrah is going to recover right there at the 49-yard line.
I don't know why you don't just kick that deep, because now Harrah,
or a squib kick.
Yes.
Now they've got an opportunity to at least maybe do the Hail Mary.
Yeah, they can throw a Hail Mary now. I don't understand the onside kick. Kick it deep, make them try to earn it. Now we're going to see how strong of an arm McLaughlin has.
Yeah, 3 seconds left, 1st and 10 for Harrah. They're going to have time to run one play here. And I imagine they're going to just probably give it to the running back. Ball is snapped and hands off. In a reverse, they're looking for the reverse pass and puts it up in the air. They complete it to the quarterback, McLaughlin, but there's no time left on the clock. That's the end of the second quarter. Kind of a weird way to end the first half on a reverse pass, but it is what it is. The Harrah Panthers have a 1-point lead over the Classen SAS Comets at halftime. The score is 7-6. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll come back with the Love Student of the Month halftime show. And, again, recap what we just saw, go around and give you some scores from around the state of Oklahoma. We'll give you an update on the Thunder game as well. If you're interested in NBA basketball, we'll give you a little bit of everything here tonight with Love Student of the Month halftime show here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1, and streaming live on PPBC TV, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated. We'll be right back after these messages.
This is our Love's Travel Stop Student of the Month, Kiana Tubbs, from Cristo Rey, OKC Catholic High School. Thanks for joining us, Kiana.
Thank you guys for having me.
So I heard that you currently have a 4.2857 GPA.
Yes.
That is really impressive. Can you tell us a little bit about what motivates you in school?
So what motivates me in school is just kind of wanting to go to the higher levels, so wanting to go to college, but also having a support system in my family and friends and just wanting to make them proud. So student government, I'm involved as the student body president, so I had to run and be elected for student body president.
I also heard that you have plans to attend Howard University and pursue a career as a criminal defense attorney. What led to that career choice, and was that always something you wanted to do?
So I've always been into like politics and law, but I didn't exactly know what I wanted to do in that area. And so I combined my passion of helping people, and so that's kind of how I came up with criminal defense attorney. It's helping people when they're in a position where they can't help themselves.
Located at 2906 Northwest 23rd Street in Oklahoma City. Check out our website at apluscarental.com or call 405-602-0000. That's 405-602-0000 for A Plus Rent-A-Car. They accept cash, debit, prepaid, and credit cards.
First Security Bank and Trust Company proudly serves our community and believes we have the responsibility to help it prosper. Bank with people you know and trust, right here in our community. First Security Bank and Trust offers customized personal, small business, and commercial financial products and services to meet your specific needs. To discuss your personal or business needs, visit us today at 1541 Northeast 23rd Street or give us a call at 405-424-4341 or visit our website at www.fsbokc.com. First Security Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Protect your home with the best insurance possible. Let the professionals at Berry Insurance and owner Narissa Berry help you with the best insurance coverage and pricing for your home, automobile, or life insurance policies. Learn more by calling 405-512-6171. That's 512-6171 for Narissa Berry Insurance.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. This is your dentist. Do me a favor and feel the front of your teeth. How grimy are they? Ugh. It's time for a Crest Pro Health reality checkup. That grime is the buildup of plaque bacteria that can cause cavities in just months. You need to switch to Crest Pro Health. While most toothpaste stop working in minutes, Crest Pro Health's antibacterial fluoride protects for up to 12 hours to stop cavities before they start. So pick some up on the way home. Smile. Crest has you covered.
Ron had a tax problem he just couldn't handle on his own.
I owed the IRS taxes for over 5 years, but I didn't have any money to pay the taxes.
Those years cost him dearly.
Most of it was fees and interest. It was horrible.
Ron finally called in the pros.
I called Optima Tax Relief, and boy, am I happy I did.
The leading tax resolution firm, Optima, is A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau. They've resolved over $1 billion for their clients. Ron was overjoyed.
They settled my account with the IRS. I was ecstatic. They are a lifesaver. They are. I am so happy.
Take Ron's advice and call Optima now for a free consultation.
Yeah, don't do like I did and wait. Call Optima Tax Relief. Do it now. You'll be ecstatic like me.
Call 800-481-8144. 800-481-8144. 800-481-8144.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Spilled your drink? Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up spills quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent.
Injuries don't wait for business hours. Now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
low-cost copays, 90-day refills, and delivery from your neighborhood Walgreens. This is being independent. Together. Walgreens.
Restrictions apply. For details, see walgreens.com/pharmacy.
Urgent Camp Lejeune settlement message. On September 6th, the government announced it will soon begin providing fast, guaranteed settlements to Camp Lejeune Marines, families, and civilians. Awards will range between $100,000 and $550,000, with an option for higher amounts. If you or a loved one spent time at Camp Lejeune and suffered cancers of the bladder, liver, or kidneys, leukemia, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, Parkinson's, or kidney issues, you may qualify for compensation and could be paid within 60 days after accepting your settlement, with your VA benefits fully protected. You may be entitled to a significant financial award for your Camp Lejeune claim, but you must act now. Call the James Harris Law Camp Lejeune helpline now to get the compensation you deserve. We're already fighting for thousands harmed by the water at Camp Lejeune. Call now or you may forever lose your right to be awarded a settlement between $100,000 and $550,000. For your free evaluation, call 800-467-6060. That's 800-467-6060. 800-467-6060.
Are you someone who knows that you don't have to sacrifice comfort for quality? Someone who lives large in life and in the bedroom. Take your pleasure to the next level with the new Magnum Raw condom. The thin
pregnancy, and STIs. They have launched and now thinner than ever with new Magnum Raw condoms, the thinnest Magnum condoms available where condoms are sold. Magnum large size condoms, the gold standard, except no substitutes.
When it comes to bladder leaks, you deserve protection that stays thin and comfortable. Always Discreet gives you up to 100% leak-free protection while remaining incredibly thin. That's because Always Discreet protects differently by using a super absorbent core that transforms liquid to gel, locking away leaks and odors without the bulk. For thin, comfortable protection you can trust. Use Always Discreet.
Do you have heart failure and often hear,
"Those stomach issues ruined your birthday"?
"You're too tired to play catch, Grandpa."
"Sweetie, you haven't touched your tools since the carpal tunnel syndrome diagnosis."
If these seemingly unrelated symptoms sound familiar, talk to your cardiologist and ask about transthyretin amyloid cardiomyopathy, or ATTR-CM, a rare and underdiagnosed disease that gets worse over time. Learn more at connecttoyourheart.com. That's connecttoyourheart.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
IRS. Those are three letters that many of us worry about. If you find yourself worrying about your IRS tax problems, it's time to call Allies Tax Relief. Their team of tax professionals are ready to fight the IRS to get you the fresh start you deserve. Do you owe the IRS $8,000 or more? Do you have unfiled tax returns? Are you going through an audit and feeling overwhelmed? Allies Tax Relief will resolve all your tax problems. Their team of tax attorneys, enrolled agents, and CPAs have been resolving tax matters just like yours for over 30 years. Whether it's personal or business tax matters, Allies Tax Relief will protect you from your paychecks being garnished, your bank accounts being levied, or your assets being seized by the IRS. Call today for a free consultation. 800-882-0549. 800-882-0549. That's 800-882-0549. Or visit AlliesTaxRelief.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Do you hear that? That's the sound of holiday joy at the Home Depot, where you can find everything you need to get ready for the holiday season, like all new festive outdoor decor. Spread more joy this season with bigger, bolder, and brighter inflatables from the Home Depot, like our exclusive new 8-foot animated Santa and reindeer inflatable for just $149, available in-store and online. Get holiday ready right now at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
AT&T Connects and O2 Musicians.
Connect the tour bus. Change the city each night. Tether the laptop. New lyrics feeling all right. Play with the notes, rhythm and pace. Live chat the producer, drums, keyboard, and bass. Finally stream to our ears. Make traffic sublime. Thank you to the musicians who put your hearts on the line.
Connect the music. Change what you feel. Connecting changes everything. AT&T.
The Chase Ink Business Premier Card is made for people who make things happen, like me. I'm Sam, founder and CEO of Manifest, a product design company that makes everyday products designed smarter. I get 2.5% cash back on purchases of $5,000 or more, plus unlimited 2% cash back on all other purchases, which helps us make more smart ideas into a brilliant reality.
The Ink Business Premier Card. Learn more at chase.com/business premier. Chase for business. Make more of what's yours. Real business owner compensated for their participation. Account subject to credit approval. Restrictions and limitations apply. Cards are issued by JPMorgan Chase Bank. NA member FDIC.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Meet Bruce.
Hey there.
He's a busy soccer dad who's trying hard to learn the game.
Go for the end zone.
Whoops. Luckily, other things come easy, like banking with Chase. On a tip from his banker, he set up autosave in the Chase mobile app. So what are you saving for, Bruce?
Father-daughter soccer camp.
Smart bankers, convenient tools, one bank with the power of both. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
AutoSave requires a Chase checking and savings account. Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC.
Protect your engine better with Syntec Full Synthetic High Mileage Motor Oil, only at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Syntec High Mileage is formulated for today's engines with over 75,000 miles. Now get 5 quarts of Syntec High Mileage and a MicroGuard Select oil filter for just $34.99. Limits apply. Visit O'Reilly Auto Parts for details.
Auto Parts.
I'm calling it early. Kohl's is the best place to shop for gifts. I got a Sephora beauty set for under $50. Then I scored a cute sweater for just $24.99. And saved big on a Ninja pressure cooker. Plus, I got 20% off some of my finds, $10 off because I spent over $50, and earned Kohl's cash. So hurry to Kohl's and thank me later. Select styles, Sephora coupons, and Kohl's cash do not apply. Some exclusions apply. Offers end October 29th. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Jim Gaffigan here with some more Straight Talk. Now you can get a Walmart Plus membership, plus not pay for it, because it's included with Straight Talk wireless plans. You get free delivery with Walmart Plus, plus a Paramount Plus subscription included. Plus, you pay less for gas. That's a lot of pluses.
Only Straight Talk gives you unlimited 5G data and Walmart Plus included on select plans for free.
Straight Talk Wireless, available at Walmart.
Requires service on Gold or Platinum Unlimited. One offer per eligible account. Paramount Plus Essential Plan only. Separate registration required. Additional terms apply.
The best place to be for every Sooner home game is CBS pregame at Pepe Delgado's on Campus Corner in Norman. 2 hours
Oklahoma City. I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune into my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
Every home Oklahoma Sooner game with me, James Hale, Jay Swick, and the great Thomas Lott. It's football, food, and fun at Pepe's on your home for CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1.
banking partner you can count on? Call First Security Bank and Trust Company. It will be the best call you will ever make. Personal banking with First Security Bank and Trust Company can make life so easy. We offer mobile banking, online banking, and qualifying accounts can even make deposits using a cell phone. You will have instant access to all of your financial information, and you're able to check your balance 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can transfer funds and even pay bills. You have total control. Plus, we offer personal customer service to help you with all your banking needs. Visit us today at 1541 Northeast 23rd Street or give us a call at 405-424-4341 or visit our website at www.fsbokc.com. First Security Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Ball snapped on the near hash. They throw it to Pacheco. Gets a block at the 10. 5. Popped into the end zone. Touchdown. Kansas City. And the Chiefs have blown it open.
The 6-1 Chiefs travel to Mile High to take on the 2-5 Broncos for the second time in 3 weeks. Pregame starts at 2 on your home for Kansas City Chiefs football.
On CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 HD1.
Your floors can go from clean to dirty fast. From juice spills, whoops, to muddy paw prints, to little sticky finger marks. Good thing your Swiffer Wet Jet works fast too. Swiffer Wet Jet easily cleans everyday messes as quick as they happen. The next mess is right around the corner. So grab your Swiffer Wet Jet and just spray, push, all clean.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
The Chase Ink Business Premier Card is made for people who make things happen, like me. I'm Sam, founder and CEO of Manifest, a product design company that makes everyday products designed smarter. I get 2.5% cash back on purchases of $5,000 or more, plus unlimited 2% cash back on all other purchases, which helps us make more smart ideas into a brilliant reality.
The Ink Business Premier Card. Learn more at chase.com/business premier. Chase for business. Make more of what's yours. Real business owner compensated for their participation. Account subject to credit approval. Restrictions and limitations apply. Cards are issued by JP Morgan Chase Bank. Any member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Martha Stewart, and I have a question for you. You know that unwelcome guest everyone wishes would just leave already? That's COVID-19. That's why I got a COVID shot this season, designed for recent variants. Got it?
Learn more and schedule this season's updated COVID-19 shot at vaccines.gov.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Sunbeam Family Services is hosting virtual open interviews October 27th. Sunbeam offers a $4,000 recruitment incentive for full-time childcare teachers and home visitors, and invites applicants with an associate's or bachelor's to apply. Early education teachers make $18 to $24 an hour. Sunbeam is a leader in early childhood, has excellent benefits, and is a best place to work. For more information and to apply, visit sunbeamfamilyservices.org.
Snap into action this NFL season with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Right now, new customers get $200 in bonus bets, guaranteed when you place a $5 bet. That's $200 in bonus bets. Win.
And we're back. Friday night high school football here at Moses F. Miller Stadium here in the heart of Oklahoma City. Broadcasting live here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1, and streaming live on PPBC TV, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated. And speaking of Super Prep, they are somebody that you really need to follow on social media if you want to stay in the know. Everything high school sports related, and you can find them online as Super Prep OK. They are the premier sports outlet featuring the very best in the high school and college student athletes here in the city, state, and nation. Again, Super Prep can be found on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and on all social media platforms as Super Prep OK. Let's talk about the first half. We've got a score of 7-6. the Harrah Panthers with a 1-point lead over the Classen SAS Comets. Comets got on the scoreboard late in the second quarter, had an opportunity to tie. They went like 80-plus yards in under a minute and 10 seconds, got into the end zone, and went for the extra point, but a bad snap by the extra point team was, it basically ended up being a no good extra point.
Yeah.
And due to the bad snap. So that's how we've gotten to this point of the game, 7-6. What are some other high school scores from around the state of Oklahoma, Dylan? Log on and see if you can get that information. There are a lot of important games here around the state with playoff implications.
What class? You want me to stick with 4A?
Yeah, let's start with 4A.
Okay. Cushing is on top of Oologah, 21-14. Okay. 10 minutes left in the third. Blanchard's beating the Bethany Broncos 27-0.
That's a surprising score.
Yeah, no doubt. Hilldale is up on Medill 14-0. Got a tight one. Stillwell is on top of Broken Bow.
What about some schools around here or closer in this region? Okay. I mean, I do respect what Broken Bow's got going on, in the southern tip of Oklahoma, but
let me go up to 5A.
Well, we're about to get this game started here momentarily. We'll give you a score update here shortly, but we're about to get this third quarter underway. And Classen SAS, down 1 point, will get the football to start the third quarter. And they've got a lot of speed on the field right now, a lot of skill position players, and we'll see if the Harrah Panthers give them a good kickoff and set them up for a good return. Are you yawning over there, Dylan?
Man, I've had a long day, brother. I've been up since 6 a.m.
Okay.
But this second half is going to wake me up.
Bryce Sean, can we get a cup of coffee for my man Dylan here? Thanks.
I would love
Appreciate that.
a cup of coffee right now. That sounds amazing.
Our producer, Bryce Sean, is a well-known barista here in the state of Oklahoma.
Yeah, he works at the local Starbucks up in Edmond.
Does a really, really good job. Okay, so we're going to get this game started here right now. The second half, third quarter, is now underway. Deep kickoff. And we'll see who receives it. Whoever did is at the 20-yard line, needs to burst upfield, gets to the 25. It's Aaron Underwood, and he's going to be brought down after a short gain. They're actually going to mark it down at the 24-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Classen SAS Comets.
And they can build off of what they did that last drive to get 6 points on the board before halftime. They did a lot of really good things. I'm anxious to see if Carlos Hardiman is going to be back in at quarterback. He was the one that led them down the field for the touchdown, or is it going to be Elijah Green? It's going to be Hardiman.
And that is the case. And Hardiman, I think, in my opinion, is a little bit better at throwing the football. Empty backfield, 4 receivers split. Hardiman fakes the run and has to run to his right, tries to get the ball to Elijah Green, goes out of bounds. So that's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10 from their own 24-yard line.
Really good penetration by that Harrah Panthers defensive line. They pressured Hardiman, forced him to throw it out of bounds. Now it's going to be 2nd and 10 for Classen SAS.
Any type of score here for the Classen SAS Comets will give them the lead. So whether they get into field goal range or score a touchdown, I mean, any opportunity to put some points on the board would be a really good thing for the Comets here. Empty backfield. Hardiman gets the snap, drops back, well protected, throws over the middle, complete to Aaron Underwood for about 15 yards. That's a 1st and 10. Brand new set of downs for the Classen SAS Comets. Really good execution on that play.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. There's going to be a flag. It's a holding on Classen SAS. This one's coming back. You could see Hardiman jumping in frustration when he saw the flag because he delivered a dime of the throw, but it's coming back.
Well, that could be a big reason of why he had so much time there in the backfield to throw the football all the time in the world. A lot of pink cleats and pink undershirts to celebrate Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And there's going to be a timeout on the field, and we're going to take one, too. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. You're listening Friday Night High School Football here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. Streaming live on PPBC TV. Sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony. Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated. We'll be right back.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune into my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student-athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student-athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
Welcome back to Friday Night High School Football here at Moses F. Miller Stadium. Score 7-6. Harrah Panthers on top of the Classen SAS Comets by 1 point. Early third quarter, 11:38 left in the third. Of course, our Friday Night High School Football broadcast brought to you by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated. And, of course, our timeout sponsor is Pollard Funeral Home. In your time of need, let the professionals at Pollard Funeral Home help you and your family. You know, Dylan, it's really important for Classen to start this second half off right. They had that penalty after that big yardage gain. Now, that's a setback, and we're still playing the, one step forward, two steps back type of game so far here for Classen. They really, honestly, should be leading this game.
Yeah, I'm with you.
They
really and truly.
They had an earlier goal line stand that was a missed opportunity on, and then they had the bad extra point. At worst case scenario, this should be a tie ball game, but of course that's the situation they're in right now, down 1 point with 11:38 seconds left. But you tell me, do you like this move by starting Carlos Hardiman as the quarterback in the second half?
I really do, because he's the one who got them into the end zone for the touchdown, and this allows Elijah Green to work in space and have that advantage one-on-one against a defensive back. I love to see that. Aaron Underwood, he had been down for a while. That's what happened with the timeout. He's up and he's walking on his own. That is a great sign for Classen SAS.
Yeah, he's such a big-time playmaker for this football team, and he does a little bit of everything. He's offense, defense, and special teams. I'm hoping he can kind of regain his composure and get back out onto the field to help this team get a victory. So it's because of the holding penalty, it's going to be second down and 20 from their own 14. They need 20 yards to convert and get a new set of downs. Carlos Hardiman's the quarterback for the Comets. 5 receivers split, empty backfield. Harrah's going to be bringing the pressure. Looks like they're blitzing, and we've got one man in motion and a jet sweep who doesn't get much, and it's well defended by the Harrah Panthers defense. They were able to get in the backfield and disrupt the play. That's going to be a loss of yards for the Classen SAS Comets, and it's going to bring up third, and I'm going to say about 25.
Yeah, great play by that linebacker for Harrah, 14, Braden Palmer, to come up with that big hit and put Classen in a tough situation. I would hit Elijah Green on a fade route. They are playing one-on-one coverage on him. That is a huge advantage for Classen.
Ball is snapped. Hardiman has to run. He's getting pressured, and he gets sacked. He's lucky he didn't get into the end zone on that play and get tackled for the safety. So it's going to bring up fourth down in really, really long, and there's going to be no other choice here but to punt the football.
And now you got to wonder who's going to be the punter. Aaron Underwood, the normal punter, he's over here on the sideline getting checked out by the trainers.
And it looks like Elijah Green, Mr. Do-It-All, for the Classen SAS Comets. He's going to be in as the punter here on this particular play. Late substitutions, got to get off the field. Almost got called for a 12-person penalty. We'll see what the snap is, and here it is. And they're going to throw it. No, Elijah Green's going to run it. Still on his feet at the 10. Going to be tackled at the 12. I mean, that is the most –
I don't understand that.
I'm
really
speechless at the time.
Yeah.
It's 4th and 27 yards.
You're in your own end zone.
And he's literally standing at the back of the end zone, and they go for it and on a quarterback bootleg run.
Yeah.
That all of a sudden gets, like, the chances of converting that are astronomical. And now you give Harrah the football back, and they're inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah. Harrah Panthers are saying, thank you for the gift you just gave us. We're already in the red zone. Great field position.
All right, so shotgun for Harrah. Ball is snapped, hands off to the running back, bounces outside the tackle, cuts in, and guess what? He's in the end zone. Harrah touchdown. Wow, they now go 13-6, and they'll have an opportunity to kick an extra point and go up even more.
What a crazy chain of events. Classen, for some reason, goes for it on 4th in their own end zone. They don't convert. The next play,
4th and about 27.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just your typical 4th down, deep in your own territory.
Yeah.
And it takes Harrah one play.
One play right up the gut to McCarrick.
And they're going to go for 2 here. Ball is snapped. RPO, hands off to the running back who bounces outside trying to get in. Does he get it? Yes, he does.
Sure did.
2-point conversion, good. Harrah Panthers 15. Classen SAS Comets 6. 9:32 left in the second quarter. What a turnaround.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
I got to question that coaching move by Coach Burdine. I cannot wrap my mind around it. That's not winning football games right there. Then it's not you. I'm just very, very surprised that they chose to go on it. Like, they're on their own 15-yard line?
Yeah, there's a difference in going for it when you're on the 50-yard line rather than going for it when you're literally in your own end zone. Wow. Very crazy situation. Don't get it. But here we are, 15-6. Harrah Panthers are up now, 2-possession game. That was a smart thing to do, going for it on the 2-point conversion and getting it. So now Classen has to score a touchdown and kick a field goal to try to take the lead.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, it's a 2-possession game. They're down by 9 right now, but that just really didn't help their cause at all by going for it on 4th and 27 and lined up in the back of their own end zone. I didn't really understand that. That's got a very questionable call there for the Classen SAS coaching staff.
Yeah, that play
I'm a little disappointed in it.
It could be the difference in the game.
All right, so Aaron Underwood's going to get the ball at the 25, and he's going to be tackled close to the 27-yard line. They're going to give him credit for forward progress. So Classen is going to be in much better field position than they were on the last possession. And now they're down 9 points. So we'll see what they do here on offense. They need 2 scores to retake the lead. And they had all the momentum in the world.
They did. They really did.
Just unfortunate chain of events for the Comets, and it really, you can feel the disappointment coming from the stands on the Classen SAS side of the field. So Carlos Hardeman, quarterback, empty set, ball is snapped. He's going to run it to his right. Has positive yards, and he may have gotten 5 before he's brought down. Late flag on the play.
Yeah, flag at the end of the play. Maybe a late hit against Harrah. I think it's going to be on Harrah. That's what Coach Burdine is pointing to.
Personal foul, face mask.
Oh, face mask, okay.
On the Harrah Panthers, and that's going to be an automatic first down, which is a good thing for the Classen SAS Comets.
No doubt about it. I love the way that Carlos Hardeman's playing at quarterback right now. He's trying to lead his team to get a victory. It's been a tough situation, but he is up for the challenge.
9 minutes left in the third quarter. Scores 15-6. Harrah with the lead. And Classen's calling the play. Now they break the huddle and get to the line of scrimmage. I think that deep post is open.
Oh, yeah, no doubt
to
about
Ramirez. He was able to execute that.
Look for Elijah Green.
Ball is snapped. Hardeman's going to keep it right up the middle and gets tackled for about a 2-yard gain.
Man, he got popped when he came in that hole. That looked like number 28, Jacob Vardaman on the tackle for Harrah.
Filled the gap and made the tackle for the short gain for Classen SAS Comets. And it's going to be 2nd down and 8. They run that odd formation where it's pistol, but there's 3 running backs lined up in front of each other, just to the left of the quarterback. It's kind of a variation of the diamond. They're going to hand off to the running back, the middle back, who gets some positive yards. He gets about 3 or 4 more carries. It's going to end up being a 3rd down and 4 or 5 situation here right at the middle of the field. They just crossed the 50-yard line. So they're making progress little by little here offensively for Classen SAS on this particular drive.
No doubt. And I understand what Burdine's trying to do. He's trying to make them respect the run, so that way when they do try to pass it, the defense can't just pin their ears back and rush the quarterback. They got to respect the run first.
Shotgun formation. Hardeman gets the snap, drops back, has to run right, looking for a man, throws. Intercepted by the Harrah Panthers. Intercepted at the 40-yard line. So that's going to be a big turnover by the Harrah defense. They made the play to get the ball back. Now their offense has to go 60 yards to get another touchdown and add to their lead.
And guess who made the interception? The running back that just scored the touchdown. That was Devin McCarrig that came up with that big interception to give his team the football right back.
Read the eyes of the quarterback and made the play. So McLaughlin is the quarterback for Harrah. He hands off to McCarrig, who burst up the field, has the 1st down, and got about 12, 13 yards on the carry, who just split right down the middle to move the chains. Now they're in Classen SAS territory.
Yeah, McCarrig runs the ball really hard. He hits the hole with the head of steam. When he gets hit, the legs are churning, and he always falls forward. That's what good running backs do. 1st and 10 for Harrah.
7 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. A lot of football to be played. We'll see if Harrah can add to their lead here on this possession. 1st down and 10 from the 46. Ball is bad snap. McLaughlin's just got a foul on it. It's going to be a big-time loss. Great play for the Classen SAS defense to get to the quarterback quickly. He didn't have much time to pick up the football, and that's why he just jumped on it to keep possession. So 2nd down and 17 for the Harrah Panthers here.
That might have been the break that Classen SAS needed on defense. Now they have a great situation at hand, 2nd and very long.
Classen SAS is dying to get into the end zone here. Shotgun formation. Bad snap again, but the quarterback was able to pick it up, hand it to the running back, but by that time the Classen SAS defense was already in the backfield for the significant loss. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 18 here on this series, and Harrah is now going backwards.
No doubt the first man in the backfield to make that tackle for a loss was number 7, Aaron Underwood. He's a great player on offense and defense. The kid's got talent.
3rd down and 15 for the Harrah Panthers right here. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers split. Actually 4, 1 man in motion. McLaughlin fakes. Now he throws deep. He's got a man open. He puts too much air under it, but he's still able to complete the pass. They needed 15. They got about 30. And they're going to be tackled right around the 16, 17-yard line. Big-time pass and catch by the Panthers to get them out of that situation they were in. They were facing 3rd and long, and were able to complete the long pass over the middle to put him in red zone range.
Yep, that was Braden Palmer on the seam route right up the middle of the field with that huge reception. McLaughlin hits him. It's 1st and 10 in the red zone for Harrah.
So shotgun formation, 1 running back to the left, and he goes to the right. Now he goes to the left. Ball is snapped, fakes the throw, runs right, and he's going to keep it himself. Gets to the sideline, and I think he got the 1st down. It's going to be really, really close depending on the spot. I think they are going to move the chains, though. right?
It might be about a yard.
Yeah, they're
short.
gonna mark him a yard short. You're right. Second, about 1 here, and now they're inside the 10.
Have a feeling they're going to give the ball to the running back McCarrick on this play. He's really good in these type of situations.
He's been averaging, 6-7 yards a carry every carry. Shotgun, pistol formation, one running back in the back, and he's going to hand the running back off. It bounces out. Now he bounces in for a short gain. Has enough for the first down. It's going to be 1st and goal inside the 10, or maybe even inside the 5, really close to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal for the Harrah Panthers, who have a 15-6 lead right now in the third quarter. 4:41 left.
And Harrah really feels like this is a must-score situation so they can increase that lead by even more. And they've been having tons of success on the ground and the air. McCarrick is the guy that's killing Classen.
Ball is snapped. Hands off to McCarrick. Can he get in that end zone? Yes, he can. I think that's a touchdown. Harrah Panthers get in the end zone. 4:20 left in the third quarter. It's going to be 21-6 here in the third quarter. And we'll see if they go for 2 or just bring on the extra point team. From the looks of it, it's going to be the extra point.
Yeah, McCarrick, just such a tough runner. The yards after contact are everything for him because he was hit prior to getting in the end zone, but he bounces off the tackler for another tud.
Can they get to the 22 mark? Here's the snap. Kick is up. And it is good. Yes, Harrah is up 22-6 right now on the Classen SAS Comets. 4:20 left in the third quarter. We'll take a quick timeout, come right back, and see if Classen SAS's offense can put some more points on the scoreboard and cut the deficit a little bit. This is Friday Night Football here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM HD1, streaming live on PPBC TV. Sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated. We'll be right back.
This is our Love's Travel Stop Student of the Month, Kiana Tubbs, from Cristo Rey, OKC Catholic High School. Thanks for joining us, Kiana.
Thank you guys for having me.
So I heard that you currently have a 4.2857 GPA.
Yes.
That is really impressive. Can you tell us a little bit about what motivates you in school?
So what motivates me in school is just kind of wanting to go to the higher levels, so wanting to go to college, but also having a support system in my family and friends and just wanting to make them proud. So student government, I'm involved as the student body president, so I had to run and be elected for student body president.
I also heard that you have plans to attend Howard University and pursue a career as a criminal defense attorney. What led to that career choice, and was that always...
And we're back. Friday night high school football here live from Moses F. Miller Stadium. Streaming live on PPBC TV and broadcasting live here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1. 4:09 left in the third quarter. Harrah Panthers with the lead, 22-6 over the Classen SAS Comets. And you've got the Comet offense out onto the field right now looking at a 2nd and 10 situation. Was there a flag on the play here, or what's the deal? Okay. All right, they're getting back to the line of scrimmage. And Carlos Hardiman gets the snap, drops the football, and it's a free-for-all. And I think the Harrah defensive line got there in time and recovered the fumble. So they're going to get the ball back, and only at the 15. So they're inside. They're deep in the red zone at the 15-yard line. And have another great opportunity to put some more points on the board. I'm not sure if Carlos Hardiman was exactly ready for the snap.
That was actually Elijah Green back at quarterback.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I don't think he was ready for the snap.
He was overlooking the defense, and then the snap hit him in the stomach and fell down, and the Harrah recovered. So they're going to fake the handoff and throw deep. Completed the pass, but the referee saying, nope, you're out of bounds. So it's going to go down as an incomplete.
Yep, really good coverage out there by Braylon Taylor on the outside. Forced the receiver out of bounds to avoid the touchdown.
2nd down and 10 for the Harrah Panthers. 4:01 left in the third. And they're going to huddle up, and now they're going to break the huddle and get to the line of scrimmage in pistol formation. One running back lined up behind the quarterback. Ball is snapped, hands off to the running back. Goes right through the tackles for a short gain, about 2 yards, maybe even less. We'll see where they mark the football and spot it. It's going to bring up a 3rd down situation regardless. We've got an injured player out on the field right now. It's a Classen SAS Comet, and the training staff is now tending to his needs, so we'll get an injury timeout. We're going to stay right here for now. Again, our title sponsors for this broadcast is SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep OK, and Guiding Right Incorporated. In fact, SSM Health Hospitals are proud sponsors of Oklahoma City Public School broadcasts each and every week. And stay tuned for the end of the game announcement. We'll have the player of the game sponsored by Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue. They always sponsor our player of the game award at each and every broadcast, and they have 2 great locations to best serve you, one in Edmond off Edmond Road in South Santa Fe, and then in Midwest City off Southeast 15th Street. And if you love barbecue like I do, you'll go check out Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue for lunch or dinner, and he's going to make your barbecue dreams come true. I guarantee it.
He did for me last weekend. I went to the Big O's over in Midwest City. Me and my dad, we talked to Coach O for a while, and he treated us great. We had some good barbecue, a lot of laughs, a great talk. You got to get over there and experience the atmosphere and experience the great tasting barbecue.
3rd and 8 for the Harrah Panthers. Ball is snapped, hands off to the running back, goes to the left side, bursts up field, has positive yards. He's inside the 5. And let's see, I think he's going to get enough. Is that enough for a 1st down?
Yeah, it's looking like it. So it's going to be 1st and goal for Harrah. That's another 1st down conversion for the running back, McCarrick. He's been having a great night tonight here at Miller Stadium. Have a feeling that they're going to give it right back to him. He's only got 4 yards until he can score another touchdown.
And so, yeah, they're gonna be inside the 5 here. Double tight set, 2 tight ends, and there's going to be a false start penalty.
Maybe an illegal motion on Harrah. Okay, false start. You're right.
That left tackle, 73, moved. So that's going to back him up 5 yards, and that's a good thing for Classen SAS. Their defensive line is kind of getting worn down.
Yeah, because a lot of these guys play both ways, so these players are gassed out, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. This gives them a little bit of time to catch their breath and kind of pin their ears back and fire off the ball because it's 1st and about 9 to go now instead of 1st and 4.
All right, so shotgun formation, bunch set to the left. Ball is snapped, hands off to the running back. Has room to run, gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Harrah once again to number 21.
A simple power football run play to the left side by McCarrick. Once again, he's fast, he's strong, and that is another tud tonight. The Harrah Panthers are up now 28-6.
And could be 29 pending the extra point attempt here momentarily. They get lined up, waiting on the snap. Here it is. Kick is up, and it is good. So it's going to be 29-6. The Harrah Panthers with the lead. 2 minutes, 11 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. We're going to take a timeout and be right back and see if Classen SAS can cut the deficit here momentarily. You're listening to Friday Night Football here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM, HD1, streaming live on PPBC TV, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated. We'll be right back.
Injuries don't wait for business hours. Now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
On CBS Sports Radio 105.3 HD1.
And we are back. 1:57 left in the third quarter here live from Moses F. Miller Stadium. The Harrah Panthers with the significant lead now, 29-6 over the Classen SAS Comets. And the Comets have gotten the football back. They're going to be at their own 25-yard line, 1st and 10. And we've got a penalty on the kick return on the kickoff team. For Harrah, so that's going to bump it up 5 or 10 yards on that play, give them a much better field position. Actually, 15. It's going to be spotted at the 40-yard line, so much better field position for the Classen SAS Comets. And this is an opportunity that they must take advantage of. They've got to cut this deficit down as much as possible. They've been switching quarterbacks, Carlos Hardiman, Elijah Green. Carlos Hardiman back to Elijah Green right now. Elijah Green is in at quarterback. Empty set, ball is snapped. He's going to run to his left, try and find some running lane. Burst up field, gets to the 47-yard line. Kind of made something out of nothing right there. That's what makes Elijah Green so special. He should have been tackled for a loss, but he ended up getting a 7-yard gain.
Yeah, we've seen him do that several times this whole season. We've been covering Elijah Green does it with his feet. It looks like there's nowhere to go, he makes something happen, and now it's second and way more manageable. It's 2nd and 4 for Classen.
All right, ball is snapped, and Elijah Green's going to get the first down and got about a 15-yard gain. I thought his helmet was being ripped.
Kind of looked like
down,
a horse collar tackle.
Or a face mask.
Yeah, one of the two. He got slung down in a weird way.
Either way, 1st down and 10 for Classen. They finally got a little bit of momentum. 1:15 left in this third quarter. And they're making progress. Green overlooking the defense. One running back to his right. 4 receivers split. Ball is snapped. Green runs to the right, trying to find some room to run, and gets clobbered by number 21 for the Harrah Panthers, who made the tackle for a loss.
That's the running back on the tackle, McCarrick. He's a two-way player for these Panthers, really talented athlete.
He's got a pick. He's making tackles for a loss. He's got multiple touchdowns scored today. 4 of them?
Yeah, he's got a 4-piece chicken McNugget.
Wow, that's impressive, and that's kind of how they got to where they're at, up 29-6. But Classen's, making opportunities. Elijah Green looking for somebody to throw to, and throws over the middle, completes to Aaron Underwood, comes back to the outside, gets close to the 25, is going to be tackled right around the 21. Solid 1st down pass and catch for the Classen SAS Comets. Solid 20-yard gain.
Yeah, that was actually Carlos Hardiman on the reception. Elijah Green is scrambling, trying to find somebody. Really nice comeback play by Hardiman to get that 1st down.
Green throws and almost intercepted, batted down by the defensive back for the Harrah Panthers. So incomplete. But Elijah Green has an arm as well.
He really does.
He can really chunk the football and throw that pigskin. So they're gonna get lined up here momentarily. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Comets. Right at the 22-yard line, they're going to give the running back the football, halfback draw, gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage, so that's going to be a loss of 2 yards there, a little bit of a setback. That's going to be the end of the third quarter here. Harrah's up 29-6. We'll be right back with some fourth quarter action here on this Friday night live from Moses F. Miller Stadium, broadcasting live on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM, streaming live on PPBC TV, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Guiding Right Incorporated, and Super Prep. We'll be right back after these messages. And we're back. Friday night high school football. Here live from Moses F. Miller Stadium here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1. Streaming live on PPBC TV. Make sure you download the app. Free for Android and iPhone users. PPBC TV. That's way you can never miss a broadcast. You can watch it straight from your mobile device anywhere you have an internet connection or cell phone service. All right, so fourth quarter underway. Classen needs a touchdown. They're down 29-6, and they're in Harrah territory. They're going to throw deep and trying to hit the receiver in the corner of the end zone. Incomplete pass, well defended by the Harrah defensive back. They were looking for number 5, Braylon Taylor. And so that's going to bring up a third down situation. Well, we've got a flag on the play here. So we'll see what the call is, if it's on Classen SAS or Harrah.
We'll see what the white hat gives us. Kind of looked in the direction of the Harrah Panthers, and I think that's the call.
Personal foul on the Harrah Panthers, so that's going to be an automatic first down for the Classen SAS Comets. Big-time break.
Yep, roughing the passer was the call.
For touchdown. Quarterback draw to sweep to the left. 10-5, touchdown, Classen SAS. Carlos Hardiman with the 12-yard rush. Got in the end zone to get to the 12-point mark. Do they go for 2 here or kick the extra point, Dylan?
I think they're definitely going for 2. I have no doubt in my mind that they're going to go for 2. What a beautiful quarterback keep run to the left by Carlos Hardiman. He shows his athletic ability, finds the end zone for the first time tonight.
Impressive execution, and they made it look easy, that play. And there's a holding penalty. Okay.
Oh, boy.
I guess that's going to negate the touchdown. Oh, my goodness, what a chain of events.
Yeah, that's rough.
That is horrible. Okay. Ball is snapped. Hardiman runs to his right, throws, completes for about 5-6 yards along the sideline to Elijah Green. That's going to stop the clock at 11:52.
Beautiful, crisp out route ran by the Tulsa commit, Elijah Green.
I know they have the scoreboard wrong. They are not. Comets are not 12. They are 6 right now. Ball is snapped, and Hardiman runs to his right, bursts upfield, and gets tackled after a short gain. It is positive yards, but just not very much.
Yeah, about a 5-yard run on that quarterback draw by Hardiman. And now it's 3rd and 7 to go for the first.
All right, 11:20 left in the fourth quarter. Classen needs to score. Needs to get it done right now. This is their opportunity to cut the deficit. Ball is snapped. Hardiman drops back, has to run to his left to avoid the pressure, and he's going to be tackled really close to the original line of scrimmage. And that may be a 1-yard loss. We'll see. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and long here
No, it's going to be 4th down, Swick. That was 3rd down right there.
Yeah, this is a really tough situation for the Comets, and big-time 4th down play.
Yep.
Got to convert here on this play specifically if they want to.
You want to try to come back in the football game.
Shotgun formation, 4 receivers split. Hardeman drops back. There's a flag on the play. They stop the play dead. There's a timeout called by the Harrah Panthers. So we're going to take one as well. We'll be right back. You're listening to Friday Night High School Football here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1, streaming live on PPBC TV, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Guiding Right Incorporated, and Super Prep. We'll be right back after these messages.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune into my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
And we're back, Friday Night High School Football, here live from Moses F. Miller Stadium.
Don't wait.
Here in the heart of Oklahoma City, 4th down and 8 situation. Here for the Classen SAS Comets. Got to convert. Got to convert right now. 4th down and 8. Ball is snapped. Hardeman drops back, looking over the middle. Now he has to run right, thinking about keeping it, but throws deep to the corner of the end zone and incomplete. The receiver was well covered. He tried to catch it with his left hand. He was running out of real estate, and you have to keep your feet in bounds if you're going to catch it, and was unable to do that. So unsuccessful attempt for the touchdown here for the Comets. Harrah's offense is going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. But big-time defensive stand by the Harrah Panthers.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You got to give them credit. They've been really strong in the red zone, that Harrah Panthers defense. Now they get the ball back. Most likely going to keep the ball on the ground and run the football with McCarrick and just let this clock milk.
Well, if David Gredeman was the guy catching the pass back there in the end zone, it would have been a touchdown. But, of course, he graduated 20-something years ago, so he wouldn't quite be eligible. But that's the situation. So Harrah's going to get the football and get a short gain, run right up the middle here. And it's going to be about 2nd and 8, maybe even 2nd and 10. They're kind of at a weird vantage point of the field. We're up here in the press box, and
yeah, you're right, Swick. It's 2nd and 8.
Okay, it's kind of hard to judge from where we're seeing it right now. But Harrah's in good position here, just not in great field position. McLaughlin in the pistol, hands off to the running back up the middle, and barreled through a couple defenders and is close to the 1st down marker. He's still short though. It's going to be about 3rd down and 2. 3rd down and 2 for the Harrah Panthers. And at this point, if you're the Panthers, you're just trying to milk the clock right now.
Exactly, yeah. Keep feeding McCarrick. He's had tons of success tonight running the football. They haven't been able to stop him much. Nonetheless, this is a big 3rd down for that Classen defense.
Pistol formation, three receivers ride to the wide side of the field, hands off to the running back, bursts through that hole, shakes one defender, and then is finally brought down by the safety. They needed 2 yards. They got about 9.
Yeah, he is so tough. He fires through the hole, and it's like he looks for contact. He wants to take on hits. He likes contact. He loves playing football. Another 1st down for McCarrick.
Right now, Harrah's playing this smash mouth style of football. And now it's the shotgun. Ball is snapped. Hands off to McCraig again. Bounces it to the left. Has blockers. And they get through those blockers and make the tackle after a short gain. Maybe even a loss here. It's tough to judge again on this on the other side of the field.
They're going to give him some forward progress, about a 2-yard run on that play by McCarrick. Great flow on defense by the Comets. There was about 3 guys out there to make that tackle.
All right, so 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Harrah's got the lead 29-6. They're just trying to keep these drives alive. They're not going to really be, throwing big go route passes and score quickly. They just want to keep the football out of the hands of the Classen SAS Comets to avoid the comeback. Hands off to the running back up the middle, and he's still on his feet. 45-50, 45-40. 35, brought down at the 35. And what do you say about a 35, 40-yard run right there by the Harrah Panthers, who running back just shifty, weaving in and out of those defenders, and found some daylight for a big gain. Now they're in Classen SAS territory. You've got some substitutions here on the Classen SAS side. 7 minutes, 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McLaughlin in at quarterback. Pistol formation, one running back behind him. Hands the football off right up the middle. Solid 5-yard gain. Ball's loose. Ball's loose. I think Harrah was able to. It's a dog pile right now.
Yeah, I don't know who's got it. That is a dog pile
I think
out there.
Harrah came up with it. We'll see. There's some late flags here. Maybe some unsportsmanlike conduct or a personal foul of some kind.
It gets chippy in those dog piles, Swick. Everybody's fighting as hard as they can to get that pigskin.
Is the referee pointing towards Classen SA?
Yet. They're still discussing it.
It was a great run by that running back. He was moving the chains. Solid 14, 15-yard gain, and then the ball flies up. Somehow it gets popped out of his arms and bounced around on the field, and then it was just a free-for-all dog pile right there.
That was the backup running back on those last 2 carries for Harrah, Hayden Keenan.
6:45 left in this fourth quarter. Classen would just love to get the football back in this scenario. And they're going to have a conference among the officials at the middle of the field.
Yeah, I don't know why it's taking so long.
I don't either. Are they
decide.
Waiting on somebody to bring them dinner or something? I don't really know.
I'd take a hot cup of coffee.
Personal foul on Classen SAS.
Okay. That makes sense why they were talking so long, because there was those flags that they're probably discussing.
Well, who recovered?
That's the
Who
real
recovered
question.
the football, and it looks like it's going to be Harrah football, and they're going to advance it further.
Yep, you're right.
Because of the personal foul penalty called on the Comets. So that's going to put them in prime field position to possibly add another score to the scoreboard here. Actually, no, it's Classen SAS football.
Wow.
No, they recovered. They recovered the fumble. They're just deep in their own territory. Okay, so they're going to have an opportunity to score here. Hardeman gets the snap, drops back, shuffles his feet, runs right, throws, completes or incomplete. Everyone's waving incomplete. And it is indeed incomplete.
Yeah, he really had to rush that throw because he got drilled as he was throwing the football. He may be a little banged up. He's holding his arm. Hardeman's going to be coming off the football field.
Yeah, I think, having those missed opportunities, and there's been several of them for the Classen SAS Comets. I think the frustration has set in, and it's hard sometimes for these young people to keep their cool, especially in pressure situations, and in a game like football when there's a lot of physical contact, it's real easy to lose your temper a little bit.
It really is.
Now,
no doubt
luckily
about
for
it.
Classen SAS here, they were able to get the football back at 2nd and 10, and there may be a false start penalty here or maybe even a timeout. We'll see what the call is. It is indeed timeout. We'll take one, too. We'll be right back here momentarily. Friday night high school football here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1, streaming live on PPBC TV. Sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Guiding Right Incorporated, and Super Prep. We'll be right back. And we're back. Friday night high school football here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1. Elijah Green gets the snap, runs left, tries to complete the pass to Aaron Underwood along the sidelines. It's incomplete. Bring up a 3rd down and 10 situation for the Comets, and that's been the kind of the theme tonight offensively. Just there's been times where they've excelled. They've been able to get a lot of positive yards, and they had the touchdown called back. You know, I mean, there's been some missed opportunities, and, that's kind of how the score is what it is tonight. Harrah's up 29-6 with under 5 minutes to play. 3rd down and 10. Elijah Green's running for his life right now, back and forth, making defenders miss all over the place. Completes the pass to Braylon Taylor, but he was so far back in their own territory, it's going to be a loss.
And he had to come back and catch the football. It's going to be about a 1-yard loss to make it 4th and 11 for Classen. I mean, I got to give credit to Elijah Green for at least extending that play. I mean,
he's giving it all he's got. He's putting it all out onto the field. And you got to respect his work ethic and, the no-quit attitude that all these players have. 4th and 12, and they're going to go for it here. No, it's going to be a punt. And there you go. The punt's going to get past the 50, really close to the 45, and Harrah's going to get the football at their own 46-yard line, 1st and 10. 4 minutes left in this game. And a couple first downs here and there, and that should be it.
That kind of caught me off guard. They haven't punted all game, and then with 4 minutes left in the 4th quarter, they're down 29-6, and they punt the football.
Yeah, I don't understand some of the logic in the coaching moves made by Classen SAS, especially early 3rd quarter. It's a 1-score game. Or was that the late 2nd quarter?
No, that was 3rd quarter, early on. Yeah.
So it was, Classen was down by 6 deep in their own territory. It was 4th down, and they chose to go for it on 4th and 27, and they were lined up on their own 6-yard line. And they chose not to punt at that point. But here we are at the end of the game. Now they're starting to punt.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
Definitely does not.
And I'm sure a few of the parents are frustrated as well. 3:35 left in the 4th quarter. Harrah's got the football, shotgun formation. Well, actually pistol, one running back behind McLaughlin, the quarterback. Ball is snapped, hands off to the running back. Has some room to run. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Still on his feet, brought down close to the 15-yard line, and that's going to stop the clock right now because it's a 1st down. And so if you keep it up, Harrah's going to score another touchdown.
Yeah, they still have their starters.
That's a big chunk
in the football
yard
game.
Play right there offensively for the Panthers.
That's what we've seen all night by that running back, Devin McCarrick. He's having a huge hot night tonight for Harrah.
1st and 10 from the 14. McLaughlin gets the snap, hands off to the running back. Gets a short gain, maybe 2 yards. Bring up 2nd and 8. But the clock is ticking. Now there's 2 minutes, 40 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Harrah's not really worried about scoring. They're more worried about milking this clock and just keeping the football out of the hands of the Classen SAS Comets.
No doubt about it. I mean, why not keep it on the ground? Been dominant all night long with that running back. We haven't even seen McLaughlin throw the football very much tonight.
Ball is snapped. He's going to run right, and he has room to run. 10, 5, touchdown Harrah Panthers. Adding insult to injury. It's now 35-6 Panthers. Pending, and it could be 36 pending an extra point here momentarily.
Really nice run to the right side. Great blocking up front. McLaughlin, the quarterback, runs it into the end zone untouched.
There is a flag on the play here momentarily. Could have been a late flag, maybe a celebration penalty because the
maybe
score
after
isn't
the
changing
touchdown.
and the extra point team is out on the field. So whatever penalty was made will be enforced on the kickoff. So extra point here. Here's the snap. Kick is up, and it is good. The score is 36-6. The Harrah Panthers with the lead. We're going to take a quick timeout, come back, finish this game up, and then announce player of the game, sponsored by Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue. Friday Night Football here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1, streaming live on PPBC TV. We'll be right back.
This is our Loves Travel Stop Student of the Month, Kiana Tubbs, from Cristo Rey, OKC Catholic High School. Thanks for joining us, Kiana.
Thank you guys for having me.
So I heard that you currently have a 4.2857 GPA.
Yes.
That is really impressive. Can you tell us a little bit about what motivates you in school?
So what motivates me in school is just kind of wanting to go to the higher levels, so wanting to go to college, but also...
Welcome back to Friday Night Football here live from Moses F. Miller Stadium. The score right now is 36-6. The Harrah Panthers have taken a significant lead over the Classen SAS Comets in only 2 minutes left in this football game. Classen SAS is going to get the football back, down 30 points. Receiver catches at 35, brings it to the 45, 50, and he's going to be brought down at the 50. So right at midfield, brand new set of downs for the Classen SAS offense. They're not going to win this game, but that's not going to stop them from still competing as hard as they possibly can. That's what they're coached to do. That's what they're taught to do. Never give up. Don't even look at the scoreboard. It's not about that. It's just about giving maximum effort and letting the chips fall where they may.
That's right. It's about moving on to the next play. That's all you can control. Control your controllables. And this is late in the fourth quarter, but they have an opportunity to try to go score a touchdown before this game's over.
Late substitution here, number 23. I think it's
Juwan House.
Yeah, Juwan House is in the game. Now they're getting lined up here shortly. Minute 52 left. Ball is snapped. Elijah Green's the quarterback. Throws the out route to Aaron Underwood, incomplete.
Yeah, just
misjudged how deep. He may have went a little too deep for the out route and then cut inside late. I'm sorry, outside.
Yep, just not on the same page there.
So second down and 10 for the Comets. They would love to score a touchdown, just to save face a little bit, just to show the world that hey, we don't quit, we don't give up. We're going to just keep doing this one play at a time. And that's the mentality you need to have. Big-time sponsors for our broadcast, SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated. Want to thank them for being our sponsors for each and every broadcast. And Classen SAS has taken a timeout for some reason. We're going to keep it right here, but our other sponsors for our Thursday and Friday night football broadcasts are First Security Bank, Pollard Funeral Home, Geronimo's Bakery, Love's Student of the Month, State Farm Agent Chuck Davis, Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company, and Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue. And I'm wondering, Dylan, if you have selected or made your decision yet.
I sure have.
On who tonight's player of the game is.
Can I announce it right now?
No, not yet. Not yet. We can't give that information out early. It's part of our contract. And
understood.
Any kind of violation to the contract will be a forfeit of your annual income for broadcasting, which is quite a lot. You're pretty expensive when it comes to color commentating, Dylan. In fact, I may need to renegotiate with you at the end of the season.
Well, yeah, let's make a new deal, man. I'm excited for what's to come with CBS Sports Radio.
I'm excited. Basketball season will be here before you know it.
It sure will.
Ball is snapped, and I think that's Mason Fletcher with the football. Or that's number 9. That's one of the younger players, right?
Hezekiah Mitchell, the freshman quarterback.
All right. Well, he got a little game action. He took a hit on the sideline, close to a late hit.
Yeah, both
Some of his
teams
teammates
talking.
did not appreciate that.
Yeah, they want to protect their young quarterback. He's the future for this Classen SAS Comets football team.
All right, so they're going to get relined. They had to be separated there momentarily. I don't see any flags on the play, so nobody really lost their cool. That was just a big-time hit, and it was really close to the sideline. And some people out there thought it was a late hit, but either way, no flag on the play. So we've got some late substitutions here, trying to finish out this game. And Hardeman's lined up as a far outside receiver. Ball is snapped. Let's see, Aaron Underwood in at quarterback right now, runs right. Has to avoid the pressure, throws, completes to number 2. Gets the first down. So hit him on the 5-yard comeback route, and he bursts upfield to move the chains. There's just not enough time on the clock to, warrant any type of comeback for the Classen SAS Comets. They're down 36-6 with 45 seconds left in the game, but still solid effort put out on the field by the Comets of Classen SAS. School of Advanced Studies, for those that are wondering what SAS means.
Yeah, some highly intelligent kiddos out here playing football for
Their
Classen.
curriculum is tough, man. Their academics is for real. Okay, so Underwood's going to throw it deep over the middle and almost intercepted. It is incomplete. 16-15. I guess the clock is going to continue to run to finish out this game. Classen may have enough time to run one more play here momentarily. And there's some sort of flag here on the play, right? Or am I wrong? They're just walking around all over the place. I can't tell if they're going backwards or forwards or where the ball is. Okay. Well, we got a spot here. Here's the snap. Underwood gets it, runs to his left. Now he runs to his right, has room to run, and there's a crackback block that's definitely going to be called for a flag, and that is an interception, or did he drop the interception?
I think it's going to be an interception on the play.
Either way, the game is over. Final score is 36-6. It got a little crazy there at the end, but I appreciate everybody tuning in. And our Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue Player of the Game. Dylan, who is it?
It's number 21 for the Harrah Panthers, Devin McCarrick, the running back. He had a special night, 4 tuds running the football, and he had an interception on defense. The kid had a lights-out game tonight.
Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue right in Edmond off South Santa Fe and Edmond Road. They've got a location in Midwest City off Southeast 15th. Stop by Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue for lunch or dinner, and let Big O make your barbecue dreams come true. Want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight, and a big thank you to our title sponsors, SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated, and our other sponsors as well, First Security Bank, Pollard Funeral Home, Geronimo's Bakery, Love Student of the Month, of course, Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue, State Farm agent Chuck Davis, and Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company, and that'll conclude our Friday night high school football broadcast. Harrah has won the game 36-6 over the Classen SAS Comets. Keep it locked for announcements on our future broadcasts here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1, and streaming live on PPBC